Hello there. We'll get the camera running in just 1 second. Just setting up the stream. Welcome to Cristiano Ronaldo in the chat. Not a spy. Thank you for joining in early. You do have to forgive me. Let me get the camera rolling up right away. Do forgive me. My desk is in absolute shambles right now. I have been working non-stop. Well, I was out yesterday. If you've seen the video today, you know exactly where I was yesterday. And non-stop at trying to 3D print these massive bricks. Let me tell you, it's not easy. I don't think I will be 3D printing anything. It's easier to build them in Lego than it is to 3D print, which is saying something. We're not just blowing up these bricks. For those of you that don't know, we're building upscaled. Where did the last upscaled project go? You're right. So we built Grogu and Rex. Here's Grogu, which was last month's upscaled project, and this month we're doing the same to the B1 battle droid and STAP, which is quite considerably bigger than Grogu and the hover pram. So we're going to run into a few different issues. But last week we started off the project. Also, whilst I remember, tomorrow we're going to be building an official Lego Star Wars set. So stay tuned for that. I'll have that scheduled at the end of the stream, so you'll see exactly what it is we're building. And we've got still a load of the bricks from the last stream on the top here. So we've got the snot bricks. We've got this snot brick, which also has one of the 1x1 modified tiles with the bar, which goes over another snot brick. Can I remember which one this goes over? I think it's this one, the translucent stud. There we go. We've got the 1x3, which then connects to that. That goes on top. The 1x1 on top of that. Does that go? Yes, and then we need a cheese slope. Right, cheese slope's going to be fun to do today. This is not right. This is not the slope that I want. It doesn't work because, here, this connection here, it's actually 2 plates too tall, I believe. And also this connection doesn't line up. You can see that this 1x3 slope overlaps this 1x4 slope. So we're going with a different slope. We are going to be switching it up, and I've had a little look. The part exists. It exists in brown. I don't own it, and because I've left it so long, I won't be able to order. Well, I can order it. It will arrive within June, but it'll be cutting it very, very close. So how we're gonna go about it, I don't know exactly yet. I've got a few ideas. There we go. So this is the STAP at the minute, and we're going to build a little Technic stand to stand it up instead of using this. What else have we got? Let's get these drawers off. Might we need? Oh, we might need them. Let me make sure I remember where I put them then. All right. But before we do any of that today, the reason why I am so unprepared is actually because genuinely I was working at 3D printing the massive brick here. Hello there. I'm good, thank you very much. I was not feeling great earlier. Took a few tablets, feeling much better now. So ready to start building. I'm just gonna leave that at the corner just in case we do need it. But before we get on to building the upscaled B1 battle droid and STAP, I would like to focus on this block right here. If you don't know what this is, you haven't been watching shorts for the last couple of days, because I have now released 12 shorts trying to separate the the torso for the Playscale 8080. So far, I'll be honest, we have had no hope, have we? Going good, thank you. Making your own cantina. Ooh, have fun. I like my little mini builders one that I made. Sora Shaw, recommend teeth. We tried teeth. I've tried teeth with this. So far, we have tried everything to remove this one. It's the axle with the stud on the end. This Technic piece is nice and loose. It's the brown beam, that's the brown connector in here that's holding it on. Literally one brick wide, is that? right at the end here, we have tried the bar in the end. We have tried, what else have we tried? We've tried a plate, we've tried Technic, we've tried a combination of all of them, which there has been a few new combinations mentioned. I don't have any Technic to hand, but I think I have found out a way to separate this. Let's get a few elements and try some of the other suggestions, and then we'll go on to what I think I have thought so hard. The last like week has been dedicated to thinking on how we can remove this without damaging the Lego piece. That's the key piece of information. We could use some sort of metal pliers. It's gonna snap off that stud. They are pretty fragile. What if I separate the bottom side with the blue piece to find a solution the other end? This, if I could separate, I think if I could separate this 1x5 here, that would be cool. And it's got to be possible. I think if I could twist that over there, but it's gonna risk breaking this. I'm gonna have to flex this so hard. So we're gonna get a few other pieces. What's up, Fredbear? And go through, basically exhaust all the suggestions over on Shorts. Thank you so much for all the lovely suggestions, by the way. I have tried a few of them. So we're gonna need a bar. We are gonna need, let's get one of the Technic connectors, and also a round 1x1 brick. I saw that recommended. This is like being at a massive Lego pick and build wall, isn't it? Getting all the elements we want. Let's get one of these studs. What else was it? The Technic. Oh, the material in it didn't seem to function. Does anyone have any other shouts? Or is it a 1x3 pin? So it's a 3-length axle. So it's not a pin, it's an axle in there. And it's, oh, take the blue pin. Yeah, it's a 1x3. It's a 1x3. That is annoying. And the problem is, it's a 1x3 with that middle bit. This is the 2-length sticking out here. So if that 1x3 was put in the other way, I feel like we'd be able to pop that off. That would get rid of this. We could there, yeah, and then that would free up. My aim of today is to access that orange pin and basically do the exact same thing that I not only did on top of this, but also that Lego did for the UCS set. But we need to get in here through one way or another. So first off, solved F1 blue or purple, dark bluish kinda. I think dark bluish lines up to the little minifigure we've got. So one of the most recommended was putting a bar in there. And it turns out the axles with the studs are, oh, no. Oh no, it's got that little bit of flex. This is a little bit of flex that we did with one of them. It's not enough to get anything under there. I tried with a brick separator. It doesn't even catch on the brick separator. And I also did see the comment about a needle. Might slightly damage it. I think a needle is a good shout as well because it is 2mm. So if you could get a 2mm or smaller needle, that should work. But another shout was using a stud, putting a stud on there, pulling it off. And I got a load of comments to say I've got to be quicker with the pulls to try and, you know, catch it off guard. Doesn't seem to work any better. And then we've got, let's try the round brick with the bar. Still nothing. One of the most recent combinations I saw, because I tried a Technic piece with a black pin and a bar element. However, I saw a load of people saying about a round 1x1 brick, or there were a few people saying about a round 1x1 brick instead. Oh no, I thought it was going to work. It just turns out the brick is. And any sort of Technic connector. This would work perfectly for an axle, using any sort of Technic and trying to pull it out. Still nothing. So we have exhausted everything. Nothing works. This is helpless. We might as well just, you know, keep it in its own unique drawer unless we do something illegal. I've already said you can try and flex this element. I kind of want to give it a shot. I mean, if I'm going to break it, it's going to be live on camera, isn't it? Do I give it a go? I'll let you be the judge of that. But what I want to do is there's half a plate flex in this orange piece here, which means we should be able to pop off these plates here. The slopes, by the way, getting the slopes off these, there were some of those 1x2, you know, with the little hollow bottoms. Let me get some. This one. This element. There was 4 of this sloped element on top of this piece here. Pain in the bum to get rid of, but we did it. We did it in the end. And if they are all common pieces. To be fair, if any of these were to break, this blue one, this 1x5, even this axle at the end, if we had to get rid of this, I've got a bag full of them. So it's not a problem if they do break, just nicer not to. Someone else said to use the brick separator as well. I can't remember. I think that was more so getting it underneath, but that doesn't work. But I think I've cracked it, because if we can pop this off, I was trying to wiggle it out the way at first and get it out the way so that we can pop off this plate. We don't need to, because with this out the way by that half plate, kind of illegal. So let's make this quick. We can pop off the entire bottom, and now you can see with the little, you see the little blue just going through there. Let's get this in focus so that you can see exactly. Woohoo. There we go. Now you can see there's a little flex underneath here, and if which way we want to push it all the way up. So if we push this all the way up, all right, let's give a go at this top first. So I think this would be able to be squeezed out if you, oh, look away if you don't want to see Lego snapping. Make sure you got your safety goggles on. Oh, come on. It's flexing so hard. Look at that. The blue pin is bending. This, do not try this at home. Not safe for home. Do not try this. Lego, if you're watching, no, you're not. You see nothing. Come on. The only piece I'm actually worried of breaking. Oh, it works. All right, that's highly illegal. Do not try it that way. But the only piece I'm worried of breaking is this 3x3 here, which I quite like. I've got one in the City mech. We got one in Luke as well, all in different colors. But what removing that 1x5 does is allows you to pop off this top bit here. And either way, whether you go with the top or bottom, dependent how, and also if you haven't built the 8080, put the 3-pin in that way so you can just pop it out. Makes it so much easier. But what this allows is to really squeeze in this Technic pin and then grab this brown piece here. Let's go off the underside. Let's make sure you can see exactly what I'm doing. Grab this, pull it back as far as you can, and you can see this is exactly what Lego did with the UCS version. Push it forward, and now I can get a nail underneath it. Yes! We did it! We did it! This is from the UCS, no, not the UCS. The UCS version has a much easier fix. This is from the playset 8080 from 2020, set number 75 something, and we have been working on this. We have been working on this for all week, and we finally did it. And like I said, you found out here on stream first, and now we can just pull it apart, absolutely destroy it. Come on, let's get rid of it. Let's get rid of it. We'll forget this ever happened, and this will be between you, me, and the thousands of others that saw the 12 shorts. Maybe this is the 13th short. 13 is my lucky number, for those of you that don't know. 13 shorts, and here we are. This isn't a short, this is a full-on video. Stay tuned for that. But yes, we've been working on this so long. Lego do need to break down Lego sets when they are looking at setting them out. I think that is an important part, not just building the set, but being able to break it down is a big part of Lego. They encourage it so much, and it's crazy. UCS sets are fair. UCS sets not being able to be broke down as much, you can kind of understand it. They're not meant to be played with. But a play set not being able to be broken down, come on Lego, you got to be doing better. Anyway, this isn't even what today's stream is about. I'm going to sort these pieces out into my parts bin later on, because where we got left off, I was hoping to do everything off stream because I think I've only got another day, or we are going to be building a Lego Star Wars set tomorrow. I can't wait for that. So we've only got about another day to be working on our STAP, which isn't really looking like that. It's about the same height as the STAP. It's about the same height. So yes, we do need a lot of work. Anyway, the slope, the 1x4 slope. Hello there to everyone in chat. Sorry I haven't welcomed you all. Benny, hello there. Brickman, hello there. Fredbear, I think I said hello to you. Hello there again. Yes, you were here when we got the piece and broke it down. Hello there, Brickman. Hello there, not a spot. Hello there, MRQBZ. Should have gone to Brickworld. Over in the UK, that's an expensive ticket, let alone paying for Brickworld itself. And actually, I didn't realise Brickworld was on. I haven't seen anyone make it. I haven't seen anyone's videos recently. I did watch the Fromania bricks. What's it? Fromania Brickville. I do love a Lego City. Might in the next couple of days start another Lego City. We'll see how everything else goes because I'm still sorting out my Lego parts slowly but surely. But this 1x4 slope is it doesn't work. It doesn't hold up. 1, 2, 3. It's 3.33 recur. It's 3 1/3 of a brick tall. Well, we need it 3 bricks tall. So I've gone too high. Let's sort this out. There we go. And now the slope's even weirder than it was before. I want to round it off a bit more at the top. Just noticed you were green. Oh, nice. Yes, you do get different studs as well. If you want to join a member, I don't know if I've shouted out our latest members for a while. So hello there to Star Wars Fan 987. You did get a tile, and all members get a tile with their name on for joining the members tier. So only 99p, and don't miss out our stream on the 1st of July where I might be gifting a few more members. You got to stick around to find out. I do like the studs. They're pretty cool. They're tiered up like the Lego games as well. So how are we going to fix this slope? That's a good question. One that I've kind of prepared beforehand, because rather than having a ton of these 1x4s on top, what I'm hoping is to replace the top 2 1x4s with 2x8s, which is the biggest slope. It does come out in brown. Maybe I do have a little bit of time to order one, or order 3 of them. Yeah, especially with the August wave coming up. 99p is a lot of money, don't get me wrong. There we go. Oh, 1x2. So we do have these 2x8 slopes. The biggest rounded off tiled slope that Lego make is this 2x8 here, and it's in white, so you're not really going to be able to see it too well, but it slopes off a lot slower. There you go. There it is compared to the brown one, and you can just see the brown on top. So we've got 3 of these. Should probably have a few more plates holding these together, shouldn't I? Might have to get the 3x3s out as well. Or I know we've got a load of the 2x6s. And this should bridge the gap over the top. Look at that. And now we have our 1x4, and it's slightly smoother off at the top. So now that we've done that, you can see we've got a 2x8. Let me show this off. There you go. You still can't really see the white. Camera doesn't like it whatsoever. Did that even focus? There we go. You can see it better now. We've got 2x8 held on with 2 1x4s and then 2 1x3s if you're trying to replicate this at home. But there probably will be some sort of instructions out for this because I have already built this in studio. Hello there, Anthony. Hello there, About Games. Did I know that an officer snitched on Vader in the comics? I bet they didn't survive long enough to do anything about that. And then we can, I guess we need like a 4x6 to connect that, don't we? And then we need to switch up the whole bottom of it, because eventually, how does this work? Is it a one? Oh, so it's two flat at the bottom. So this thing's gonna be chunky. It's gonna be quite chunky. We need to get some of our brown bricks out, and plates, of course, brown plates. I know we have a load of 2x6s. I remember seeing that last time. There's our tower. Oh, it doesn't look as impressive anymore. We used quite a few of them for this 1x3 brick here that goes along there. Why is it looking? Oh, there we go. A bit brighter. And then we're also going to need, oh, let's get maybe some of the 1x plates, because along the bottom we're going to need, we could do, what's that, 12, 1x12, 1x10, didn't survive. Yeah, bet not. Vader was not keeping them around. So I don't have any 1x8s in brown. I don't have many brown bricks. I have a load of brown plates. Well, what I consider a load of brown plates. But no 1x6s. Dark red, dark tan. We might have to plate this whole thing out. Let's see if we've got enough. Thankfully, when brown's concerned, we've got the 1x8, the 1x2, the slopes, 3 slopes, and the 2 rounded slopes at the top. All right. I don't think we've got enough brown plates for all of these. That's a lot. But we do have some 1x8s. 1x10s? No. These 1x10s asking for too much. So I'm going to try and make this quick, because I would like to get onto the clips today. I think that would be quite fun. And the next time we can do the B1 battle droid. Been using rebrickable and alternate models from the patrol gunship. Oh, nice. Speed of the Tri-Fire from clones versus droids and other alt builds. Rebrickable is quite good for instructions and the like. I tend not to use it because it's a lot of hoops to jump through. I do have all my instructions on my own site, linked in the description. The 4.4 one, where you can also get some of my custom torsos. We've got a Darth Maul that I'm selling. We've got, let's get one of the Plo Koon with a droid. This does come with legs. We've got 2 different Vaders as well, accurate to A New Hope and Empire Strikes Back, that Lego is still yet to produce. So if you like any of those, you can check them all out in the description. They're about 3 something each, the torsos. And I am currently using all the profits to save up for a UV printer to, you know, take all these customs to the next level. Because why not? Rather than a 1x10 brick. We've got 3 1x10 plates. So that'll do just fine. We've got another 8. So my plan with this is to have something built, because I don't have the dark brown slopes. I think for now I'm just gonna go, use the ones I've got to hand. Maybe we can try and make them similar colors, maybe tan or something like that. But we'll see what we've got. And then what do we need? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7. I can do 8. Yeah, 8 seems to be good. Darth Maul. Is anyone looking forward to the summer wave? Any giant Lego hauls? Because I've been adding up. Oh, hello there, super chat from Unbrick Me. It's the king of Lego Technic. I'll take your word for it. I am not going to challenge you on that. Thank you so much for the donation. Yes, I do like a little bit of Technic, but I would not even say I'm educated in Lego Technic. I know the differences between some of the different pieces. And when I say some of the different pieces, boy, do I mean some. Some emphasis on some. Have I heard of the satisfying downfall of Peter? I have not. Named your bunny Bonnie. That's an awesome rabbit name. I've been watching Markiplier actually play the new FNAF game, Secret of the Mimic. It don't look half bad. Just from an outside perspective, as a non-FNAF fan myself. Yeah, don't look half bad. Alright, so let me get these out of the way so that you can see exactly what I'm doing. What was I doing here? Because I don't have a 1x. Oh, I was using a 1x6 to bridge all of the slopes. Let's get some slopes and we'll get back in the swing of it. Where did I put the slopes? There. We don't need any of the 1x2s, which is going to be lovely. And there's quite a few red ones. We could get away with using some red ones. We just have to just have to record this in a dark room. No one will notice. Besides us, no one will notice. Maybe if I can get an order of these parts in, they'll arrive by the end of the month. B1 battle droids deserve better. They certainly do, especially in this case. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. Oh, I don't think I have enough of the dark red. 4. 2 more. 2 more. Oh, there is a lot of tan. Let's see. Let's see if we've got enough tan. Or we could do it rainbow. Oh, what? Because we've got 6 colours. We've got 6 colours. What if we do a rainbow one? I remind you of someone from Star Wars. I've got... Who have I got? I've got Kenobi. I've got Qui-Gon. Who else? Who else have I been told I look like from Star Wars? It's mainly those 2, I think. Yeah. Kanan. Yes, that's a good point. Kanan as well, from Rebels. All right, forget about these. We're doing rainbow. What colours do I have? Because I don't have blue. There is a blue in the rainbow. I can't go against. Is there a blue? Do we need a blue? I'm going to go with a dark green, and we need 2 of each, don't we? Maybe dark red. That'll look nice. A lime green. That'll look nice as well. Although, if we've got green... Oh, because blue and yellow is green. How long did it take me to organise my Legos like that? This is a Lego collection. I mean, I reorganised it about 2 months ago. So I'd like to say 2 months, but this is actually years in the making. We've got 6 drawers here, which are most of the small elements. And then there's these drawers, and there's another tower to the left of them. I'm hoping to get a few more of the bigger ones because I have, is this the bags? I have this giant drawstring bag of a load of littler Lego bags, and these need to go in a drawer as well. So it's still very much in progress, but it's nice to be able to, like I said, like a pick and build wall, just be able to go over, pick the element I want, and I've just realised, wait, 2 of each. Oh no, yes, 2 of each. But we needed 4. My name is Mouldy. Yes, that is my name. That's what everyone calls me. I look like Obi-Wan. Oh, thank you. Yeah, it's very much with the long hair, I guess. Kanan, Obi-Wan, Qui-Gon as well. Who else has... maybe... Doesn't Andor in season 1 have long hair? It's a stretch. Lego Han has long hair. Longer than the actual character. Who else? Who else has long hair? I guess sequel Luke has long hair. Usually it's the long hair that gives it away, and dependent how I have it styled as well. Did I hear about Palpatine's new chick? It lays eggs. Could you imagine Palpatine looking after a pet? I'd feel sorry. I'd feel sorry for any pet Palpatine had. Whoa! I mean, in a way, aren't Sith apprentices just that sort of... No, you don't use a pet. You don't use a pet. Not like that. Dark red, red, yellow, lime, green. Ah, I thought we had pink. Pink would go amazing with this. Maybe a dark blue? And how do I make a droid? Brickmox Emotions, I'm very happy you asked that. because I haven't got that far yet. I have got, for Grogu, the clip and bar mechanism. So the clip and bar is a 2x2 round brick, and then we're using the quarter bricks outside. That's easy to hide away in the bum of a pram that is quite a chunky model. However, how we're going to get this in a battle droid, which is, what, about a plate thick. So you're looking at 6 plates thick in the upscaled model. I don't know. I don't know yet. That's something we're going to be working on, hopefully at the end of this stream, if we have some time, and finish off these slopes. I don't have any of the big slopes. Maybe I can get a little decal there or something like that. And then we'll be changing up the sides to match the different colors, going from red all the way to blue. If I have a second blue. Ooh, that's black. I have a second blue. Do I not have a second blue in here? Oh, do I have a blue speeder built? Or do I not? Okay. I do have another blue, don't I? Maybe not. I'll have to keep an eye out. No, I do, because I've got 2 of the battle packs now. So I have to keep an eye out for that. All right. That'll be a piece I will get eventually. I will dig that out. Let's get blue, green. I'm using this bright green with 1x3s. And the lime green's already been got. Although, there we go, the greens are hiding. We've got red. Let's get 2 of those. And then dark red. Nice to see I've got a mix. I do have a load of blue pieces in here. I just don't have them as 1x4s. Not got anything built that uses big. R2? Do we go back to R2? Really thought Palpatine. Alright. 1x3. Oh yes, the yellow. Maybe we'll have to use an orange instead. No, I switch them out. Oh, no. Is that? No. Warm orange. Oh, there we go. There's the yellow. The differences between the two are very subtle, but also quite clear. One of them's definitely more orange than yellow. So we've got to make sure we got 2 yellows. Oh, they're too small. And this is where the tray comes in handy if the pieces exist, which I don't think they do. How big? How big is this slope? Oh, that's handy. Oh, you can't see it that way. The 1x4 is the same size as the 1x3, more or less. We could fit that in. Are there any other colour? No, because we wouldn't be able to do it with 1x3s. Unless we work it out, because it's the same thing with a tile on top. Ooh! Alright, let's get an image up of the rainbow. Because I don't trust my rainbow. I think my rainbow's rainbow. Quite dark for a rainbow. Blue, green, yellow, orange, red. We don't have the orange red, we're doing red and dark red. And oh, I guess we should have a purple, shouldn't we? Do we switch out? Maybe to brighten it up, we have, I don't know, which blue? Which blue do you think? Hello there. Welcome to the stream. Light or dark blue? We're building a giant B1 battle droid, but I've just had a good idea to switch it up and build it rainbow instead. Well, there will be a brown one at some point, but right now, rather than doing that, we're just going to be building it rainbow colored. What do we think? Light blue, dark blue, no in between, no middle blue. It's got to be light blue or dark blue. Light blue matches the drawers almost, and the little snot studs on the side there. And then we will have to go back, revisit the 1x3. That won't be too hard to do. Maybe we can even keep that one brown. Keep the slopes brown as well. All right, I've got, oh no, we're missing one of the lighter blues. I've got all the pieces. Or do we go with both blues? Dark blue? I think dark blue goes. Ooh. Dark blue goes well with a purple. There you go. And then we've got the dark green as well. So we've got, no, was it dark green? Was it dark green we were dropping? I can't remember now. Let me get some rainbows built. Oh, we could get rid of dark red. Maybe dark red clashes too much with the brown. So there's the brown and there's the rainbow. Or do we get rid of dark red and bridge the green to yellow? I'm a big fan of green. Or is that lime too close to yellow? Why does that look so similar on the camera? Oh, I think that gives it away then. If that's too similar, I think we go with the red and the dark red. Looking forward to the buildable battle droid. Yes, Lego. The play scale Jango Fett starship, the MTT, the Torrent, and the turbo tank. It's looking expensive. It's going to be good. It's looking expensive. It is. Oh no. We've just capsized the speeder. All right, there we go. I think we go with the dark green. This looks like a nice rainbow. And then we sacrifice the lighter green. Sploosh. And now we could even keep up the brown exterior, honestly. We could do that. That might make it easier. Or we can go with dark red and purple. No. Purple? I didn't have enough purple bricks. There we go. Dark red and purple on either side. Let's see what purple bricks I've got. Bet there's more than brown. Oh, maybe not. We got different purples, but not that purple. I've got no purple. What? Maybe we go with white. Maybe white. A little fluffy cloud design. That would be quite cool. A stormtrooper wish happy birthday. I've seen that comic. Yes, where the stormtrooper wish happy birthday to Vader. Did Vader let him live? Because the trooper worked out it was Anakin or something. Hey, we got some brown bricks. We're using brown. Yeah, I don't remember Vader killing the trooper, honestly. So, we've got the top bit. We need some 1x2s. Let's get to... Yes, we've got this. Yes! Oh! Surprise to be sure. But a welcome one for the trooper. Hello there, EW Brick Studios. We are currently building a upscaled B1 battle droid. And, well, the STAP. Technically the STAP at the minute. We're working around to the upscaled battle droid. We'll get there. 1, 2, 3. 1x6. Am I building a droid base? Right now, we're just building the STAP, which is, you know, massive. But wouldn't it be cool if I made one of these a little doorway and had a little droid build going inside? That'd be fun. What colours are we doing? Purple to red. Let me get the whole drawer. There we go. There won't be any drawers left in it by the end. And if I don't have any 1x2, I'm just going to switch it up with, you know, 1x1. So many different elements work. There we go. Starting off dark red, red. Is this the way the rainbow works? Is it worth the money? Is this worth the money? If you were to part this out, I'd say so, yeah. This isn't the original, this isn't the official set that's coming out later on at the start of June. This is a mock-up based on this, on the actual little one, blowing it up. We are building this 1:6 scale, which makes this 216 times bigger. So this isn't in any way an official build, but it doesn't mean it's not worth the money. It is. I might just have to purchase all of the dark brown slopes to do it in the official color, rather than having the little rainbow flag at the front. All right. No greens, no... Oh, we got blues, don't we? No, we've got blues. Surely. I built a massive AAT. We've got blues. No green, no blue, no purple. I know what I'm picking up next time I'm pick and build wall. Green, blue, and purple. Red, orange, yellow, green, cyan, blue, purple. So we've got dark red, red, yellow. Kind of the red, orange, yellow. We've got the light green we were using. I guess we go straight to green. Cyan, blue, purple. Do we cut out dark red for the other blue? What do you think? This is the blue that we have. And this is the dark red. Which one do you prefer? Nice little claret and blue there. West Ham colours. Come on, you irons. The mock just broke in your hands. Hate it when that happens. That is horrible. What do we think? I'll let that be up to chat. Let me get one of the blue 1x2s just in case we switch it out. Maybe that would work. We skip out orange and go with another blue instead. That might bridge between the blue and the green a lot nicer. And what did I say? 1x1s. Maybe some ingots, maybe some... I'm hoping I got purple ones of these. Do we need to put the whole thing out? Probably. We've got a load of brown. Red. Don't need any of that. A load of blue. And that lighter blue as well that we already got. Green. That's one of the ones we need. Ooh. That means there's another one, because whenever we have one 1x1 tile, there's got to be another one spare. Unless that was a spare element that I got. Which it very well might have been. Yellow. Did we get yellow? We did get. We just need blue. Dark blue. Oh, who's got dark blue? There we go. Thank you, Steve Rogers, for the ear. Or the side of the helmet. Not quite Steve's ear. And then purple is a tricky one. Remember, you had a Kashyyyk mock and it broke. Oh no, broke mid-transit. That's never great. Who's stronger? Darth Vanilla or Kylo Ren? Vanilla's like bog standard. Kylo Ren. Maybe Darth Vanilla. I feel like everyone loves a bit of vanilla. No more green. Oh, no. Oh, no. There's a dark green. There's a light green. Oh, there's a load of light greens. And then purple as well. And then cyan. There we go. I think I like the lighter blue. Maybe I switch up the green though. Do we have enough olive? What do we think of this? Ooh, I quite like this for Star Wars. It's more of a Star Warsy green. Do we have the slope? Or with the blue? Oh, it looks better with the blue. All right, we might go back to this green. A little lighter green is all it is. There we go. And then, oh, 1x2. Did we have a one? We did have a 1x2, didn't we? Said, yeah. Green. Which green? Oh, wait, there's no green on there. Green, green, or green. Or green. I don't think the dark green would look good between the light blue and the yellow. So this is the rainbow so far. Which green do we fancy? I don't really know. I quite like the lighter green. I feel like the lighter green works with the yellow and the blue. I'm not sure. Why don't I 3D print the Lego pieces? Because I have been, well, I could do. I could do and just print a massive and that would work. And I might do that for a more permanent display, so I'm not chewing up all my pieces in this. However, if I do 3D print the pieces as is, I'm working it away. Each of these bricks are brick built, which means they've got a lot of plates on the inside. And I have been spending basically all day outside of editing on Blender, on CAD, on all these different softwares to try and get these plates hollowed out, but still with the brick outline. So they look like they're brick built, even with like the little gaps in the side here, but they're hollow on the inside. And I haven't found anywhere that does it. Take this 1x4 slope. If I were just to print it based on the studio file, it would take 10 hours. 10 hours to print with fast filament. That is gonna take some time. This green, the grayer looking green. This one on the end. That is, yeah, all right. It's between these two, really. I'm happy to go with that one. You can actually tell the difference on camera. So that's the green we're going to be using. Thank you very much, EW Brick Studios, for the suggestion. Oh, wrong side. And what do we need? 4. Don't need you 2. And we need a 1x2 as well. 1, 2. I think this is the same color used for the Django and Boba Slave one. I'm pretty sure it's the same shade of green. There's a darker green. I think on both of them, this green is featured. Why don't we take a little look at the UCS version that I'm printing, that I'm going to be building at 10,000 subscribers, just on the top there. And there's a little piece that we're using. No point cracking this open for that. We've got it laying right here. We're getting ever so close. Thank you to everyone that has subscribed. Can I print Lego Darth Vader? A giant Lego Darth Vader, perhaps for the giant UCS Death Star. Could you imagine Vader just stood, a Vader Death Star stand? Vader just, you know, arms out, holding the UCS Death Star. That would be pretty cool. I definitely am going to 3D print. We've got Rex, we've got Grogu, we've got this B1 and maybe another one next month. And then June, July, August sets are out. We're going to have to think, who are we doing for August? If we're working it up, and we'll have to, maybe we do a little Clone Walker. Maybe we do this little battle pack. That's a big project to do for August though. Trying to build that out of bricks. Let's keep this down. So we want a little grey. Oh no, we don't need this because we need purple, don't we? Purple. There we go. Oh, make sure we don't accidentally stop the stream. Just need the purple one on the side. And then we're good to slope it off. I don't know if I've got any purple 1x2 elements. We might have to switch up purple to like a pink or something. Maybe a dark pink. Oh, 1, 2, 3. Oh, 4. Hey, goodbye purple. So we've got, where's our rainbow? Red, yellow, green, blue, blue, and pink. Purple, pink. And then that's gonna be led on by these 3 slopes. I will design some sort of sticker to go on the top here, and then we'll continue on the different colors because Lego don't make 1x8 slopes, not that I'm aware of. And we could continue in it forward a little bit and then create maybe like a 1x6 on top, but the top stud of a 1x4 slope isn't flat, so it's just not going to work out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6x4 or 2 2x6s, which are easier to get. Yeah, we don't own any of those. Right, makes our job easy. Guess we're going to use them. Go. Oh, did you hear that? Did you hear that snap? Oh no, look! We've got a broken brown! We've got a brittle brown! Am I going to be able to pry it? No, some brown bricks or plates in the early, especially in the early 2000s actually, not so much nowadays, are very brittle. So let's see if we can pry this one out. We're still going to use it. It's still good to use, even though it has cracked on one side because we only need it for the stud connection. But that's crazy that I've had a brown brick break. I don't get many brown bricks breaking. We've had a few dark red in my time mock building, but we got to remember that one's broken. Let's just seal it up in there. There you go. No one needs to know about it. No one needs to know. It's our little secret. But it's not good when you see brown bricks breaking. Yeah, they are rubbish for breaking, aren't they? Have 1x8 plates, but do 1x8 rounded off slopes. One brick tall, but 1x8. Do they exist? I'm pretty sure they don't, but I wouldn't know if they did. And plus, if you're what, 2 brown bricks breaking. Anyway, if you're watching this in 2100 and Lego hasn't, you know, increased the price so high that they've just lost everyone, then maybe they do exist. Maybe they do. The UCS Django Fett Slave 1 is a really good quality set. I'm so excited for the build. Only heard good things. It's durable, looks fantastic, and you built it before. Oh, nice. And now we'll continue the colours as they are. Red, yellow, green, blue, blue, and pink. What was it? One by bum. Another 3 of these. All right. I don't trust these plates whatsoever. Let me get another 2 brick separators out. We're doing this the whole side. If it breaks, it's gonna crumble. But if it doesn't break, okay, we're safe. Another one saved. We've got to do this 3 times though. So let's see how far we can go. Right, number 2. No snap. No snap, Wexley. Not here. Nah. I'm gonna solve the problem by hiding the broken brown. Exactly. Why contact Lego and get replacement parts when you can hide the problem to begin with? I'm pretty sure that breaking apart my Gandalf cart, there's a brown plate that holds everything together. And the reason I haven't broke this down yet is because I'm pretty sure when breaking it down, it's gonna snap. I'm pretty confident. Well, I can't say I'm pretty confident. It hasn't snapped yet, thankfully. But I just have a feeling when breaking that down, I'm going to hear the snap and I'm not going to want to touch it. But it's all hidden. Look, all 3 of them, 2 of them. How many did we break? All of them. Broken. Criminal behaviour, isn't it? Blue, pink, blue, and green. Not in that order. Don't you worry. We are... Oh, yeah, green. Almost put down a yellow. And now, let's get some more 1x's. I don't think we need any more 1x2s. But you never know. I don't know. The 1x1s in dark blue. Did Steve have them on his ear? Nope. I've already stolen them. Steve is missing the 1x1s on his ear. And I can't tell you what mock they're used in. They might be in Plo Koon's Delta. Nearly said Micro. Or Mech. No. I know where they are. They're in the brickheads for R2-D2. Sorry, R2. We're taking even more parts from you. Mind you, only one is. I couldn't tell you where the second one is. Maybe there is one in another R2-D2 somewhere. But we only need 1. We only need 1. And we don't even need it now. Because we can use the 1x4. All right, look at that. This STAP is going to be awesome. Your TV's glitching out. Oh no. You might have to refresh it. YouTube is fun, isn't it? It's fun. Oh, do I have a 1x1 in dark pink? No. That would have been useful to look at before I decided to build with it. Maybe a bright pink? Maybe. Yes! We got enough bright pinks. Do you think this bright pink's going to stay? Or do you think we're going to switch it up again? Because we originally had... I don't even think we originally had purple. And then we switched it up. And then we've switched it up to this dark pink. We're switching it up again. Good thing I kept this to hand. I think dark blue is just a bit out of place now. I feel like dark blue should be switched to another green. We'll keep with it for now. But if you don't see dark blue in a couple of minutes, or in the next video, there you go. Nice little rainbow on the front and space for a little logo. Oh, that's quite cool. No problem, Fredbear. Thank you. I like the colour as well. We've still got the brown on the side, so we're still keeping that. And we're still going to be using as many bricks as we can get in here. Which, there you go, that's all the brown bricks. We've exhausted our brown bricks. And I did have some 1x6s, yes. I remember that. Oh, we don't want this brick here. We want to build this up. So what we can do... Oh, if only... Oh wait, that was too short. Yeah, we could. Another 1x8. That works. And then what we can do for the middle, if I lean down and you hear a wind, that's the fan. Don't worry, I'm not leaning out the window. Do you think, since LEGO made Plo Koon Microfighter, maybe they'll come out with a Pt.2 Microfighter? I do. You know what? I do. I do think we'll get more characters like Rex, like Plo Koon, and less characters like Vader, like Chewbacca, like, you know, even Kylo Ren, main character, released in a Microfighter, and less clones as well. I don't think we'll be getting many clones, no Stormtrooper Microfighters, and they'll be stuck to battle packs, because that dropship we got in the Night Trooper battle pack is a Microfighter. It's quite a big Microfighter, but it is still Microfighter scale, and I think that's what they were trying to get done with that. Right, got an idea for this. We can add some support, some little T-brackets, so they look brown on the outside. We'd be able to fill in the rest of this with bricks. 1, 2, 3. And what colour? Do I have to ask what colour we're going to go with for a Star Wars set? What colour infill bricks? Do I? Of course I don't. I do have to ask Gandalf to get out of the way. Get out of here. Didn't mean to do that. Oh no. But if you couldn't guess, we're going with pink. Pink is the Star Wars colour. If you don't know, pink is used on the interior of a load of LEGO sets. I believe every set that the designers could whack. The designers, don't know who, the designers, the LEGO designers, every pink that they could fit in a set, they got a cake for, which sounds quite nice. Oh, we can't use pink. Pink shows through the bottom. We can use pink. We'll get away with pink. Don't tell anyone. We could use one pink on the side. Do I have brown? Do I not have any brown? I can see brown. There is brown. How many brown? Because if I have brown 2x4s... 3. 3 brown. Hello there, Kenobi. Welcome to the stream. I guess 3 is better than none. I shouldn't be complaining, because I don't know where I got these brown bricks from. And these shouldn't break down. The bricks are a bit more sturdy than some of the plates are. There we go. And then we can fill in this middle bit. Honestly, with whatever colours we want, this is all going to be covered. So should we go with more pink? I don't know if I've got pink 2x2s. I've got red. I've got dark red. My most popular colour seems to be light tan. I think that's because of a certain UCS Master Builders Cantina, not UCS, Master Builders Cantina. Or we could go with a brick. We could go with a 2x2 pink brick. Let's go pink. Should really be saving some of these pinks for the outside, but I guess we're not going to need a brick. And as well, we could replace these corner plates with corner bricks. If we put corner bricks there instead, that gives a nice sleeker looking outside. And I've got quite a few of them in one of these drawers. There we go. All we need is 2 for now. Might need a few more in a minute. Oh, no, there's a reason we can't go with the bricks, because we can't have them that high. We do need the plates. All right, reverse. Let's undo what we've just done. Get the 2x2s back. Come back. Yeah, I guess we need like a 1x4, don't we, to bridge the top, which doesn't need to be in dark brown. But in case it seeps through, I'm going to do dark brown anyway. I got a load of dark brown 1x4s. Stacking some. And this is just because if there's a gap at the top, I'd rather dark brown show through than something like pink. And then we can get back our corner plates, our 2x2s, and just double stack them on the side, and then we'll lock them in a sec. There we go. 1, 2, and then can we split off 2? That's 6. Can we split off 2? Perfect. These are like the elements. For anyone that's seen today's video at the Lego store, these are like the tan elements we saw on the pick and build wall. I haven't seen them used. Well, I've seen the brick in the Mando Starfighter. I haven't seen them in tan though. Hello there, Saudi Pad. Welcome to the stream. Glad I mentioned Plo Koon's Delta, because the alt build from Wurga Bricks, shout out, consists of Plo Koon's Jedi Starfighter, Microfighter, and Jedi Bobs. And it's Plo's, oh, it's like a bigger. I've seen Jedi Bobs, and oh, it was one of the creator planes. That one was a nice one as well. For anyone that does already have the Plo Koon, or maybe is just picking up the figure. Look at that. I quite like the rainbow on that. And then we can start with the next line as well. Oh, we should have locked that in first. That's on me. Why did I do it that way? Was there a rhyme to that reason? Probably not. Oh, do I have 2x3s? Probably. Yeah, there might have been a reason. Right. I haven't seen it though. I've seen quite a few different mocks. I've got my one from 2 years ago now, which doesn't use the set and is built just like Kenobi's. There you go. The instructions for this are on my website. A second link in the description, it should be. And this is minifigure scale. We build to a 145. I like it. UCS uses the 145 scale, and it still fits the droid in the torso as well. Fits the new Plo Koon in the cockpit. It doesn't fit. Well, it does fit the old Plo Koon, but there's like a little gap. It would annoy me, so I'm going to say it doesn't fit the old Plo Koon, but it does fit the new one. And the new one is definitely the better out of the two. Don't know what I'd be using my old head mold if I had one for. Can't think of any other custom characters that look like them. Do I have the Tantive hallway scene? I do. I've made that into a diorama as well. That was a very fun build. That's probably one of my favourite of the dioramas. Building that into it and adding a few more troopers. Even more. Set come with a million. It's a great set. Do I have the final Duel 2 from 2002? I don't. The oldest Lego set I have is... Oh. Is it just... No, it isn't off screen. It's there. That Clone Trooper Battle Pack from 2008. That was the first Lego Star Wars set I've got. I've gone back and built a few like 2012, 2013 ones that I missed out on from my childhood. But I haven't gone as far back as 2002 yet. One day I'll have built them all. But it is not this day. This day we keep building. Right, let's... Oh, I guess I don't need the rainbow anymore. Yeah, we worked out our rainbow colours. Just need to sort out the middle bit. 2 by 3. 2 by 3. Hurrah, hurrah. Oh, I've only got one, and I. Right, 1 2 by 3. 2 corner bricks instead. Maybe I should have gone all out corner bricks. This is going to look very funky from the underside, but it's a good thing we're not seeing the underside. There you go. Bricked it out, and then we keep going. How long do the sides have to be? An extra 2? Hey, TV is fixed, wrong source. At least you fixed it now. Play the Lego Star Wars, the Complete Saga. Complete Saga, I think, I still prefer it to the Skywalker Saga. Nothing against Skywalker Saga. Totally down to preference. But it's just where my fun memories are. If you can fix a TV, you can fix anything. Although I wouldn't mind you fixing these Lego parts. Where are they? Fixing them out of, you know, thin air. Is this the blue? No, that's not the blue we use. It's a bit darker. Is it? Easy way. No, that's not the blue. Easy way of telling. Get a camera on it. The camera will make it stand out. Hello there, Rafe. I'm building a giant B1, not the Lego set, not the official Lego Star Wars set. We're quite literally building the bricks 6 times, 1 to 6 scale, 216 times bigger. So this is a snot brick. This is a little pin stud. This is another snot brick, a 1 by 3 plate and a 1 by 1 plate. But with a twist, we are giving the front of this STAP a rainbow makeover, and I will be printing a nice little logo to go on front as well, because why not? If I'm going to 3D print this in the right colors eventually, we might as well have a bit of fun with a brick built one. But this is our giant 1 by 4 slope. Work in progress right now. Oh, we need a 1 by 6 under there. Forgot about that. Kind of important as well. Need all the support we can get. Any 1 by 1 pink. So the blue is seeming to be the hard one. I don't even think I can replace this if I wanted to. I guess we could have a 1 by 2 at the side there as well. Skywalker Saga is Force Awakens and Complete Saga. It is. It does feel like Force Awakens, I would say. I would have liked to have got a different style game, but they did add a few bits. They did. Challenge, build the set with my clone helmet on. The clone helmet isn't that hard to see through because it's got the visor around here and it's also got it right at the front, which is where my Lego will be. So I've got an idea for a speed build in the future. Remind me and I'll do a speed build with the clone helmet on. I think that would be a challenge because, you know, the scramble for parts, my neck's going to be sore after that. Do I like Lego Star Wars 3 Clone Wars? I do love it. I didn't play enough of it growing up, which is why I think it's not stuck with me as much as the Complete Saga. Because the Complete Saga is, well, the Complete Saga is the Complete Saga, you know, 1 through 6. I definitely played that a lot more than Clone Wars. But I watched more Clone Wars than I did Star Wars movies, so it balances out in the end. Yes, the Wii is the way to play Complete Saga. We did play it on stream on the computer and completed 1 through 6 and a few of the bonuses as well. Did that in 2 streams. Or was it 3? It might have been 3. 2 or 3 streams. But the Wii, nothing like it. Alright. We've got the next slopes ready to go. 1 by 6, I said. Let's get that. And then we're on to 1 by 3 slopes. Hello there, Chronic Gaming. Charges for instructions, it's not bad. Oh, fair enough. Yeah, that's the only thing with instructions. They take so long to do. And with Brickable, every update, I find Rebrickables getting hard. No, not Rebrickable. Oh no, I'm gonna have a bunch of in my comments again, and I. Not Rebrickable, Studio. Bricklink Studio is horrendous to use. Every update, it seems there's less and less bricks that are actually able to be worked on there. So it's not impossible. If you want to use it, it's a lot of fun. But when it comes to work and business, it's not sustainable whatsoever. And I know there's a few other places out there as well. Why did we have the yellow bricks? Why do I have yellow bricks? Where did I get these from? Did I get them out of here? Does anyone remember me picking up yellow bricks? I don't remember. Anyway, Dark Falcon looks cool. It's a great build. It's empty on the inside, which I think for a Lego set isn't bad. It's quite a good thing, because then you can just do whatever you want, you know. Fill it with, honestly, whatever you want. Make a little Christmas. Ooh, you could put a little Christmas scene in there from the Christmas special. What's my favourite level in the complete saga? Geonosis Arena. It's got to be the Geonosis Arena. The Mustafa battle right at the end, that one's good as well. And then let's give an original trilogy. Oh no, I tell you what, it's the Grievous fight. The Grievous fight's my favourite. And then original trilogy, I quite like the final duel right at the end of Return of the Jedi. That one's a good one. I'm trying to think of any other modes that I can remember. Right, we could corner it. Yeah, I'd say the final one. Grievous fight is good. Thank you. What about all of your favourite levels? Any others that jump out? Whilst I look for the next few bricks. 2 more pink bricks. Look at this. 2 more pink bricks in the middle. We're squeezing as many of these as we can. There we go. When's my next stream? My next stream is tomorrow. We're going to be building a Lego set. I'll show it off tomorrow. Super Mario 64 on the Nintendo 64. I've played Super Mario 64. I felt the first round was quite easy, but trying to collect everything on the second one stumped me. I'm not built for those games. And then we can build this up with plates, bricks, preferably bricks. I'll be surprised if I only had 4 of these brown bricks, but that's what it's telling me. Any 2x6s, come on, 2x6s. I know we've got corners. Oh no, they're all dark red. I thought they were brown. Dark red is Chancellor Imperial. Yeah, that's a good one as well. Is the stream finished? It's not. Only just begun. We're only an hour young into this stream. And look, oh, we can't stand it up. There you go. That's the work so far, more or less. And then dark brown. What was I getting? That's the only problem. I start talking and then forget. Oh, we need 1x2s, not in brown. What do we have the most of? Red. All right, red's coming with us. And then any dark brown pieces. Let's see what we got. We don't even have any 2x2s. No 2x2s in brown. Oh, we have some chunky browns. They would have been good a second ago. Would they? They'd still stand up. 2 of those and then 1 of them in like tan. There you go. Good enough for me. Do I remember you? Yes, I'd like to think so. Right, do I have the old Cloud City Boba Fett? I don't, but I do have arm printing on all of my Boba Fetts. I've got a young Boba with arm printing. I've got a grey Boba, a blue Boba, and a Booker Boba with arm printing. Oh, didn't notice that until now. I do have all Bobas with arm printing. Quite lucky that. They don't all officially exist in Lego. The young Boba, I do have to say, young Boba definitely does not exist in Lego. I've got 2 different blue Bobas, one official, one not. And I just have to say, the official one's a lot cheaper than the custom one. Can you see the blue boba, the Empire, the mech boba? You can actually, because most of them are on this wall. There we go. Empire Strikes Back boba. And this is the one that come with the mech. I do have another set of arms from the non-mech. And I think I've used them for a custom minifigure. Oh, I've also got a boba without the chest piece on as well. It's mainly a custom torso though, if that counts. There's like another 6 of them. 6 bobas with arm printings. Crazy. All right. Rebrickable works well. It's more reliable than the Lego shop site. No, Rebrickable's definitely gone down a bit more than... Rebrickable hasn't gone down really at all, has it? A bit of maintenance here and there. I can't really think of a time it's been down for long. When the Lego site goes down, I know in America, when the Lego site goes down, it goes down for ages. We don't get that over in the UK. Worst case, we get like a 15-minute queue. And then we're ready to go for May 4. They made Young Boba in... They did. They did. I made a custom one with my own arm printing. There we go. There's the UCS Boba in there, ready to build at 10k subs. And I did add... I think I added a Camino logo to Boba. I believe it was. But I can't wait to build that. And the arm printing for Django. I don't own a Django yet. Take a look at my Django that I've been working with for any mocks. Where's Django? Oh no, Django's in the slave one. I did end up making a custom Django that worked well with the slave one, but like a out of uniform Django, one for Camino, which I will be using in my upcoming Camino mock, which is still working its way around. There we go. Went with red. Feel like it fits in more with brown than any other piece. And then a 2x4 in brown. Please have some of those. Oh, wow. We've got more than 2x6s. We've got a wand. You're a wizard, Harry. Because then we can use some 1x3s. Which, again, I got a few in front of me. So I definitely have. Weren't sure, but there's 2. Is there a Camino set? It's absolutely criminal that there is not a Camino set to date. No sort of Camino playset of any kind. How have Lego got away with that for so long? Camino would be awesome, but I'm working on a few different Camino builds. So far, we've done the lunchroom for Camino, and I think that's all I've shown off on the channel. Building it up to one big display that will all be revealed at the same time, so stay tuned. And I hope you enjoy what's about to come, because there's so much of Camino that hasn't been built. And I've seen a few mocks out there on the internet that has, you know, a lot of mocks are just the external of Camino, getting a big old dome, which doesn't look too great when you build it with a load of little yellow pieces, little Lego pieces even. Yellow Camino, no thank you. That doesn't look right. But what I'm aiming for is to give a bit more interior. A diorama of Camino, a gift with purchase with Django Fett. I know we got the keyring, but an actual gift with purchase set that went with the slave one and wasn't a mix-up of Clone Wars Camino. That would have been cool. And there's so much of Camino. Once I build Camino, will there be instructions? There might be. I think if Camino ends how I want it to end, there's got to be instructions. I can't just make you build it all. Can I? Oh, we did need to go one further down. Right. Undo, back up. I think I've got to do instructions. I owe you that much. What would a Camino set look like? Because we've got the Kaminoans. I'd probably whack in another one because we've got Tanway and Lama Su. So we still need the one I'll keep. Oh, no, not Lama Su. We don't have Lama Su. Although Lama Su really is Tornway's torso, Omega's arms, and maybe the new Camino head. That might work. So that'd be quite a good one. All right, there's 3 questions and you have to answer. All right, first question. What would your Camino set look like? There you go. Answer me that. What would your Camino set look like? Because I think mine would probably be a diorama. I'd want maybe Django's room. Oh, it'd be nice if we could split it up. We have Django's room on one side, and then no, Clone Barracks, 99. 99. We then have, from ARC Troopers, isn't it? We have 99, and then we have a few Clone Troopers with the barracks on the side, maybe even a doorway at the end. Kind of like the Tantive boarding, but starring 99. Camino is a Star Wars planet where all the clones are based. It's the water one with the grey buildings stacked up outside of it, where the clones are based and where the droids so often attack. It's a bit mental how easy it is for the droids to... You'd think there'd be some sort of security around it, at least. But then again, they did just waltz onto Coruscant, so not too different there. Yeah, I can work that in. Oh, meant to be yellow. Can I work that in? Yeah. I'm quite liking this with the colours. Maybe we should do all of the builds colourful. Maybe from now on, every build should be colourful. And then we just, 3D print it in the right colours. That's a good idea. And then we got 1x6s, a load of those still. And maybe, no, too big. What's that, 1x8s? Or 2 1x4s? Or, one too big. No. No way to style it off, is there? Well, I thought we would use these. No, there's nowhere that they actually fit. Quite a bulky piece, this. Quite a bulky element. Trooper breaking through a wall. Driving a toilet. You know what? A little bathroom would be quite comical for a Star Wars set. It's not the sort of thing we normally get. Do that. What would your dream Star Wars set in general be? To Camino. Just water. Post bombing. Just water. Just, you know what? Don't even have to build it. Just a box of blue bricks. Dark blue elements, and that's it. You pour them out. There's Camino post bombing. One little platform, and that's it. The Lego shop site has issues, and there's a problem with the servers in the US. Oh, that does suck. Because especially with gift with purchases, the US goes hard for a gift with purchase. I know that much. I see, like, as soon as the gift with purchases are announced for the UK, which I guess we're actually a bit earlier than the US, but it feels like as soon as they're announced here, they're sold out in the US. I don't know how they do it. It does make sense why the US get a bunch of the extra sets as well, and why they're not given to Europe or anything, because the US, I mean, it's got one of the biggest land masses and populations based on any other country, and it's just massive. It's massive. The Lego fan base over there. Shame Doctor Who ain't keeping it alive as well. What retired Lego set would you want but can't afford? That's a good one. I tell you what, that's question number 3. Dream Star Wars set would be an Airbus A321 with a Star Wars livery. I'd like more Star Wars crossovers. I'd love that. Something that's real world taken with like a Star Wars livery and that. Union Jack, massive. Perhaps. I don't know how that's going to be taken. What retired Lego set would I want but can't afford? When we were, so what was it, the day before my birthday, mid-April, when we were at that secondhand Lego store, well, secondhand store that so happened to have a lot of secondhand Lego, that gunship, what was it, £400? But it was the gunship with the Clone Wars Kenobi, Phase 1 Cody, the Clone Wars Asajj, both of which we're getting new figures for later this year. Wouldn't mind a Cody soon, a Phase 1. Wouldn't mind a Phase 1 CMF. There's a good one. So there you go. Third question. What retired Lego set, I won't limit it to Star Wars. What retired Lego set do you want but can't afford? Palpatine's Arrest. Oh, I'd like a new one of those. I think a lot of the retired sets, the minifigures, no, a lot of the old minifigures do hold up pretty well. You just have to add door molded legs to some of them, especially if they didn't include leg printing at all back in the day. It just makes your job easier. What do we need? Bricks. And we're out of 2x4s, so I guess we've only got the corner bricks. Unless... No, I don't even have 1x2s. I'm going to need to get a big order of brown parts, but I know as soon as they arrive, they're all just going to break, aren't they? Brittle brown. Good old brittle brown. All right. What's you Googling it? Let's think of any other Lego sets that I'd want. There was two. There was also, I don't think it was the MTT, but there was another set with that gunship. You'll have to watch the video. You'll have to watch the video, I guess, to find out what the set was. I can't remember. But there were two good sets back to back. And... oh, missing one. There we go. Yeah, something like the old MTT. I'd still, even though we've got a new one, I'd still like a old MTT. Because we don't know if the new one's going to be brown or blue. I think the old one was brown, because it was from the prequel trilogy, probably Phantom Menace. And the new one, I can see the new one being blue, based on all the other Clone Wars sets, because we don't see an MTT. It's meant to come with Ayla and Bly. We don't see an MTT in Revenge of the Sith. So I can see them doing a blue separatist one rather than the brown that we used to get in. Just so that the record is clear, I would much prefer a brown one over a blue one. 1, 2, right. 2x4, we could go pink. We could go pink, or we could go brown. I have enough browns. Got to an actual Lego store. Nice. The Lego stores are, there's no other place like them. Even if the Lego can be a bit pricey in there, still the experience of a Lego store cannot be, there's no comparison. There's no real comparison, is there, to a Lego store? Maybe like a Disney store. Disney stores used to be magical. But now they've got too many licenses to sell in a Disney store. They had to go online. Run out of room. Definitely. That was why they did that. What scene from Disney shows, so Bad Batch, Mandalorian, would I want to be seen made as an official Lego set that isn't already? I like my mock of the little tram car where Tech has his little accident. I quite like that one just because of the motor with a tram car going around. Other than that, maybe the turbo tank. The turbo tank from the opening scenes of Bad Batch. We've also got, it'd probably be Clone Wars. The Night Brother, which was Maul's Mando ship, which I think was what saved him at the end. If we're following on with like Son of Dathomir comics. That would have been great to go against Bo-Katan's ship. That would have been awesome. Oh, it's more, yes. Yeah, an actual Lego store is just as fun as a second-hand half the time, but yes, it is better than going online, that's for sure. You don't have to wait in the queue, you don't have to, site goes down, oh no, just get in the queue first off. Hello there, Luffy. Nope, I've done it again, and we need 2 plates. 2 plates in the top bit. Ooh. We can still use 2x6s. We're running low on them, but we've got enough. I think. Need some more 1x. I saw some long 1x bricks. Right. Let's do this first. One more. And then we'll get the long 1x bricks because we need up to a 1x12, which I'm hoping they would be. But hello there, Lena. Welcome to the stream. Right place to love Lego. We're just building a massive Lego B1 Battle Droid and STAP, which is upscaled from this, 216 times bigger. Don't worry, you don't have to do the math. I'm the one doing that. And this is a 1x4 element with a nice little rainbow design on the front, which I'm very happy we switched up and didn't just go with like tan slopes in the end. 1, 2. Where do you go? Just up there. Oh, this is not great. Pulling apart these brown plates. Oh, I'm quaking in my boots. Are you the only one that thinks the Kaminoans look like Sith Lords? I think the Powans on Utapau, they look like Sith Lords. I get behind that. I don't know exactly what it is about them. There's nothing Sith Lordy about the Powans. It's the Grand Inquisitor, in it. The Grand Inquisitor's a Sith. So I think that probably is what pushes it over the edge for me. Yeah, that just feels wrong to say now. Oh, one of them is, so they all are. That's not right. Oh, that's not the right piece either. But yeah, they all look sinister. I can see it with the Kaminoans as well. It's the long necks. Can't trust them. Giraffes. All giraffes are Sith. Know the name of the set. Lovely. Modular set. The first one, Cafe Corner. I think it was the first official modular set. Worth, there you go, £3 grand. £3 crazy money for a modular. Worth it though. If you didn't have to worry about paying it, worth it. 1, 2. Do we not get the third one off? Ooh, can't be forgetting that. Favorite battle pack of all time. It's got to be the original 2008. Well, not my original. My first Lego set, the 2008 Clone Walker Battle Pack. Has to be. Has to be. Kind of like to see a brick-built Zillo Beast. Oh, yes. I think the baby Zillo would have been the closest we got. Baby Zillo Beast. I'd have settled for that. That'd have been good enough for me. One brick in the middle. And just need to surround it. Oh, look. Perfect. 6 plates. 4 at the front. 4 at the back. And hopefully I've got some long bricks to finish off this slope. And we can attach it and get working on those 1x1 corner pieces. Nice. Yeah, the Kaminoan's teeth. Have you seen the... What's Hera? Twi'lek. Twi'lek mouths, though, sharpen their teeth to points, so they look like they're just constant vampires. It's mental. Alright, favourite Lego Jedi? Plo Koon. Plo Koon. I do like the Ahsoka figure, and I do like a lot of the other head molds. Coleman Trebor, Sassy Tin's got a good figure. The Ithorian, the Jedi Ithorian from Yoda Chronicles. I think that one's quite good. Using the Biff head for Tenebrous. That's a good piece. The Ninth Sister custom head that I've got is a good one. They're not Jedi anymore, are they? We're going on to Sith Lords here. Yeah, Plo Koon. New Plo Koon. Kit Fisto's a shout. Where is Kit? I meant to have a Kit next to Coleman. I haven't shown off Kit for ages. Maybe he's in a tub somewhere. I might have not realised I did it. What was that? 1x? 1x bricks. Oh, there we are. Come on, please be 1x12. And please be 2 of them. All right, there's 6 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Perfect. Nailed it. And no matter what it says, it's fitting. These are fitting. Let's not break them. There we go. And here's the brick in all its glory. Nice little rainbow down the front. And then we've got the 4 stud holes. 1, 2, 3, 4 down the back. Exactly how a Lego brick would be. With the 4 stud holes. And it even matches up to the slope a lot better than that original version that just had a bunch of 1x4s. Take a look at how different the slope would have been. Crazy. It would have just chopped off the entire slope. Way too steep. And this which way do you go? This way. Clips on just at the front here. So we're putting together our base again. There we go. Here's the base of it. It does stand up. Okay, this is so out of balance. I'm going to have to hold it. It does stand up off the ground, but it doesn't hold on too well. There's definitely a way of doing this. I just haven't found it yet, but we're going to be building a custom Technic stand for this anyway, so we don't need to worry about that just yet. That'll be coming in like a week's time once we've built the rest of the STAP. There's a good idea of just how big it's going to be. Massive. We might have to continue the colours on the top as well. As we've done them on the bottom, we have to continue them. Very appropriate for Pride Month, indeed. Oh, that's a good point. Make a little colourful separatist logo as well, couldn't we? Oh, I've been missing chats. I apologise. Kind of like to see a brick built Zillow. Yes, the Cafe Corner 3 grand is still crazy. MTT Lego set being in the grey blue looks fantastic because the Clone Wars was overdue. Yeah, we've only got one brown one so far, haven't we? So I still might have to go back and try and part it out because, well, I definitely don't have the parts for it in my collection. We got to switch to rainbows. Lego gives us a TIE Fighter maker set, so we can build different types of those fighters, including the ones from Legends books or games. It would be nice if they had some inspiration to do that, because I've been doing that anyway with a few of the recent TIE Fighters, the Bomber, and I never got around to building the one in the TIE X-Wing mashup. Let's put this upside down for now. There we go. That's how big. It still doesn't stand. We might have to whack this on its side. There we go. You still see the rainbow. No problem. See you later. Very appropriate. Yes, indeed. Thank you very much. So now let's try and do these 1x1 side slopes, because we can't use, what do we use in Grogu? I don't think we smoothed it off as much as we were going to. Oh no, we used that at the bottom. Oh yeah, we can keep doing that. Hopefully I've got a ton of 1x2s in brown and also slopes. I think I do have a ton of brown slopes. It's going to be fun to part out. Though this tray has made it so much easier. There we go. Make sure you can see the tray. Look at this. There we go. Come on, in you go. They do get caught at the bottom and on my name. Yeah, I should have definitely double thought against printing my name in 3D on a tray that was going to have Lego bricks sliding against it. Did not think that one through, did I? Yeah. I need something automatic that just, you know, stops and break it. Maybe just a little line in the middle there. Keep them going. Oh, little spillage. There we go. Now this one's, oh, big spillage. That's why I have a mat on my desk, scraping straight off. Because there was a little Droid fighter. A little polybag would have been nice. I think a little polybag would be harder to do in every TIE fighter. The best, what's the best Lego General Grievous? The UCS set. The UCS Technic one, I still think, is the best Grievous we've ever got. The best minifigure is, oh, the best minifigure is the Fortnite one if it had double arms. Arm printing, leg printing. We've never got a Grievous that detailed. And the best Starfighter is the next one, but I would have to say I like Plo Koon's Microfighter. I'm looking at it right now on the desk. If you wondered why, I'm just looking off to the camera. I like Plo Koon's Microfighter. I do like my minifigure scale model as well. But if I had to size up or size down, I'd rather size down. I'd rather have a set too small than a set too big. So I'm going to go with the Microfighter over Kenobi's, and Jedi Bob's was fun. Jedi's Bob was fun. Actually, the Dathomir witches don't align with the Jedi or Sith and have their own versions of the dark side and the Force. Yeah, magic with a K, isn't it? Not a C. Only know that from reading the subtitles in Clone Wars, well, in Ahsoka. I don't think I ever knew that from the Clone Wars, unless I read it in a book somewhere. Hello there, Organic Hair. I'd like to see a set for Bo-Katan when she sees the Mythosaur. I want a Mythosaur. Like with the giant T-Rex, I said it in today's video, the giant T-Rex skeleton, I would love a Mythosaur, a Zillo Beast, and I tell you what, that big space octopus that Palpatine just rides and tries to scare off Vader from Exegol. Those three in Star Wars, perfect. Maybe what they could do is have the Mines of Mandalore, and then a little water bit with a smaller scale Mythosaur that can like jump out. I guess that would probably be for the Mando movie if we do see more of Mandalore, unless they go a different route. Do I think the old Plo Koon Jedi Starfighter is outdated? No, I think that would still look good next to the new Kenobi one, the newish Kenobi one from a few years ago. Hello there, Raven Productions. I think it'd be cool to have a Rancor skeleton. Ooh. I would like, you know, Lego did Peely for Fortnite, the giant banana character from that one game that everyone plays. In case you didn't know what Fortnite was, I think it'd be cool to have half of a Rancor and then half of a skeleton of a Rancor. That would be fun. One set would be the Gorog. Is that the giant space octopus that I was talking about? Because I remember the name of that. Well, I don't remember the name of it, but that rings a bell. All right, let's get the slopes. Which I don't have enough space even in all these drawers and all the ones I pointed out earlier. I've been lost to the darkness now. So slopes stay in a completely separate drawer. Sometimes you just need a million drawers to keep all your Lego. It's how I sort it. Otherwise we don't have enough drawers laying about. What do we need? Just 1x2s? And how many of them? 3 1x1s. I guess it's only a 1x1. Last time we built a one. No, that was a 1x1, wasn't it? With the extra little tile. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 slopes worth. 4 slopes worth. So we need 4 lots of 6. 24 slopes per, and 3 of them. 73. 73, 72. Somewhere in that ballpark. Either way, I best get counting. What is my favourite Sith other than the obvious ones? Ooh, Starkiller's an obvious one. Vader's an obvious one. Maul is an obvious one. My favourite Sith. I tell you what, the Acolyte, the Stranger from the Acolyte. He was brutal. Jeki Kababanal. Yeah, I'm going to say the Stranger. I don't think that's an obvious one. I don't think many people would put him up there with the favourites because he gets forgotten about. Definitely up there. Definitely top 5. Top 10. Top 5. I think I might need more than 10. Gorog was the massive beast from Force Unleashed that dwarfed even a Rancor. Oh, crazy. I tell you what as well. The Jedi. Fallen Order. Some of those, like the Balrog and all that. Those would be fun. What did I say? 70 Sank. We're on 4. But nope, 4. Yeah, we need a load of Star Wars beasts, especially the Rancor. I'm surprised there hasn't been a brick-built Rancor whatsoever. What do I think about Arkan and Thexan? Ooh, Arkan and Thexan? They're characters from Star Wars, aren't they? I'm pretty sure they are. Oh, they're not who I was thinking of. Fair enough. And it's come up. Oh, I spelled it wrong. That's why. I was gonna say it's come up with an air fryer. Son of the Emperor Valkorion. This is going into Old Republic, is it not? They look pretty cool. Definitely remind me of the Old Republic style of art. It was my favourite. Oh, yep, the Sith. Literally Old Republic Starkillers. They kind of are, aren't they? And they also look like Starkiller, so that doesn't help. Do you have any ideas on how to remove scary stuff out of your mind? Because you saw FNAF VHS. Oh, fair enough. I'd say Clone Wars, but Clone Wars is also, I don't know if that's going to help with it, especially when it comes to eating children, you know, considering what Anakin did to children at the end of the prequels. I'm not sure if that's what you want to be thinking of instead. Might have a few longer elements as well. Maybe we rainbow them. Yeah, I might see if I can rainbow these slopes. That'd be fun. Yeah, I usually watch something else. Not for scary stuff per se. I don't know if that works, but to get songs out of my head, I'll just listen to something else. Hopefully that works. We'll subscribe because you have to go. Oh, welcome to the channel, Raven. And also welcome to the channel, Boredom Bandit. Thank you both for subscribing. Don't forget, this will be on demand and you will also be able to see live chat as well. Or if you do come back to watch it, so you won't be missing out on anything. Best Lego General Grievous Starfighter is the one that I missed out on in 2020 something. The one with Grievous, Kenobi, and the 212 Airborne. Mainly because of that 212 Airborne, if I'm honest. Hello there, Revan. Rainbow what? The Rainbow STAP. So here we are, the Droid STAP with a nice little rainbow front, which is going to look awesome. Maybe we have some rainbows out the side. I think we go full rainbow. What do we think? That way I only need... Oh yeah, because we need to continue the rainbow on the top. Oh, okay. Oh, this is perfect. We have studs. Oh, yes. Yes. All right. I'm not going to say what I'm thinking. I'm going to show you in just a second. I also don't think I have any olive green slopes. Maybe there's a way. Force Unleashed is definitely an eerie game. Oh, yes. Yeah, Force Unleashed is the closest to FNAF scary Star Wars is going to get for a while. I don't think we've had any other game. Oh, Ewok Hunt. Ewok Hunt is fun scary. That one doesn't count. Hello there, Maverick Brick. We need a sift through the ages minifigure collection. A CMF. A sift CMF. Old Republic and the likes. That'd be quite cool. All right, we'll come back to you because I have some green. Yes, no, they're great. I had a million... Oh, they've gone to the slave one, haven't they? Yeah, I probably did have a million green. All right, we'll switch up the green. That'll be all right. And then we need some bricks, 1x1s and 1x6s, and maybe a grey or any 1x4. My 1x1s. Check how these are stored. Hello there, Sebastian. All the 1x1 stand. I've got two tubs. I've got one of these which is all organised with all the colours stacked up, and one of these that's just messy. There's just a few of them waxed in that don't have enough for an entire stack. So we should have all the colours in there. 1x6s, I said. Let's grab the drawer, because the same 1x6 drawer has 1x4s. Grab the whole thing. I can't fit two of them on my lap. How many are we making? 3. This is where I regret using all of the 1x4s on the underside. Do I have any more 1x4 plates? Can we salvage this? Alright, I think the first thing I need to do is completely clear a portion of my desk so that the STAP does not fall. So there we go. Don't worry, I have been doing this for years now. I know what I'm doing. You wouldn't know it. So here's our 1x4s. Here's our red and pink. Red 1x6s. Pink is a hard colour. So instead of 1x6s, we need to make 3. There we go. Instead of 1x6s, I'm going to go with 1x4s and 1x2s, because it's easier to break them down than it is to try and get them any bigger. What did I say? 3 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, maybe 8. 8 lots of 6 1x2s. 4. It's a lot of 1x2s. Welcome back. Want to make a STAP On Battlefront 2, the STAP was very annoying. It even driving it, I didn't like it. It was too fast, too fast to be driven. Which Lego Jedi do I think needs an update? Kit Fisto. Kit Fisto needs an update. I think a slightly smaller head, and maybe give the Ahsoka treatment and reduce the little, tentacles just a little bit. I think they're a bit too long last time. And maybe dual mold them rather than print on them as well. That would be nice. Force Unleashed 2. I haven't played Force Unleashed 2 for I don't know when it came out. Probably since it came out. I don't know if I'm old, but probably since it came out. I need to get around to playing that again. I only remember fragments of that story. The first one, I remember a lot better. I love the Phase 2 helmet in the back. 3D printed, my first 3D printing project. And I guess it's a good thing it was my first one, because to be completely honest, if that had been my second one and I knew what I was doing, I would not have enough space for the Lego drawers, because I just have so many helmets. Would be designing a helmet right now instead of a STAP. And I don't think I'd be complaining about that. All right, so we're switching up the green. What have we got? Yellow. Let's start with red. I'm going to need more than just a 1x6. I'm going to need a 1x6, 5, 4, 3. And we're going to need to build out a frame before we work the slopes. All right, let me put my slopes down. Wish we had space. I wish you had space for that wall of Lego. Yes, some sacrifices did have to be made, but it was worth it. Here for a short time, no problem. As long as you're dropping in, don't forget to smash like before you leave, and you'll get recommended the next one. Almost done collecting the pieces from the Rogue Shadow. Oh, I would love to build the Rogue Shadow and also the other Old Republic ships as well. All of those like slightly legend sets would be fun. And the printing wouldn't smudge off. That's the one thing that stopped me getting an old Kit Fisto head. I made my own one because the printing is gone on like most of them. An update on Padme's assassin. Oh, Zam Wessel would be a cool figure to get. A lot of them. Just to get Dooku, Django, Zam Wessel, the robot, and the worms in one set with Zam Speeder. Wouldn't that be a set? Alright, we don't need these yet either. Ah, you can... I remember what happened last time I put a brick down there. I dropped the drawer and it went everywhere. You can go down here. And let's 4, 3. We'll need to get 2 out. No, we will need to get 2 out eventually. So my plan for building these together is to use a lot of these pieces and stick some 1x3. So we're building up the side like this, so we can get some 1x3s down the side. Don't need 4, only need 3 to connect the middle. Oh, actually, we need 6. Take that back. Come back. So we've got some down the middle, 1x4s. Let's go with tan. I've been talking about it all day. And then we'll connect these to maybe 1x4s, because then we use 1x2s in pink, and then we don't need as many 1x3s. 1x4. Actually, we should have some. We should have some, shouldn't we? It was my favorite Jedi minifigure. I think Plo Koon. Still the new Plo Koon. Am I streaming on another platform? No. We don't stream on Twitch anymore, but I am streaming over on Shorts and on regular YouTube, horizontal, and we've got a short stream going. So you can watch it however you prefer. 1, 2, 3. Get you. And then this will connect the 2 and still look red on one side, pink on the other side, even though we've got a mix up of colours in the middle. There we are. Red 1, but we're going to need a few more 1x4s. 1x3. 1x2. 2. This doesn't work out. Why doesn't this work out? Oh, no, it doesn't work out because we need space for the slopes. Let's make this a little taller then. Yes. Now it works out, and we need some 1x2s in red. I've got even more of those than I do in pink. Some would say too many, but we all know there's not really any such thing as too many for Lego, is there? New Gonk droid set. New Gonks in every set would be fun. See you, Fredbear. May the bricks be with you. I 3D print my own parts sometimes. I also think, you also think they should make a 41st. I think they go through all the clones. And eventually, if we got Windows clone troopers, they just give us a generic battle pack for all of them and make everyone happy. Why not? Why not? I think that would be fun. All right, there we are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But do we want... Yeah, we do want. Do we want... Battle Droid didn't want. We do want, though. And then we'll step that down using more... What's that? 4? 4 of the pink 1x2s. So we need another 6. It's a good thing I had a million of them here. There we go. Imagine a Lego tile dispenser, but like a Pez dispenser. I know it seems a bit odd, but that's definitely something I'd invest in. A Lego Pez dispenser that looks like a... Or a Lego tile dispenser that looks like a Pez dispenser. That'd be fun. Get some more of those. I think that's all we need with the bricks. And we don't need any of the 1x bricks. Sorry. Oh, no, we do. We do. False alarm. Palpatine sends Dooku, who sends Jango. Forgot about Palpatine, who sends Sam, who sends a robot, who sends worms. And they don't get the job done. And then the worms die, the robot dies, Sam dies, Jango dies. Oh, they all die eventually. Spoiler alert, everyone in Star Wars dies eventually. Besides Chewbacca. Maz Kanata, maybe? I don't know, there's probably a comic, isn't there? There's probably a comic. Have I ever gotten into Lego Castle? I haven't. I've had a few different nights from like CMFs and little bits like that, none from the official sets, but I haven't been swayed yet. Not yet. I think I am one Lego gumdrop machine away from being swayed. Because, you know, if I've got them two, I might as well get another one. But so far, I am safe. Safe from the temptation of Lego Castle. So there's the little step for the side of the slope. It's going to look so much different when we actually have the slopes on it. But I want to go back and build the other sides first, so we're not falling behind with any one side. Should be fairly quick to do. And this was everything I had planned for today's stream. We've got plenty of time. We're going to keep pushing forward with this and hopefully get some blasters done. I think that'd be the funnest part. And then maybe the clip. And then maybe the clip. Don't forget to smash like if you're enjoying and want to see more. Just like this. And subscribe. I did post a video today of my adventure to the Lego store. The second largest Lego store on the planet. First time going to the second largest Lego store on the planet. That'll make more sense when you watch the video. It's always a blast to go to a Lego store. Any opportunity I get. There we are. 1, 2, and not enough parts for 3. Did I need more? 1, 2, 3. I needed more. Oh, well. Well, I never. It just jumped out of the drawer into my sorting bin, so I guess I'm going to have to deal with that one later. There we are. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, because I needed... Do I need one on top? I guess so. Didn't think I did. That's the red side done. And again, with the pink, how am I one pink behind? I had multiples of 3. Oh, I'm 2 behind because I'd needed multiples of 4, not multiples of 3. Do I have? Hope I'm not bothered. No, of course not. Ask away. If you've got any other, if any of you have anything else as well that you need help with, let me know, because it's easier for me to answer in a live stream than it is on a video. This is basically a Q&A. Consider it a Q&A whilst I'm building along. Oh, I needed 3 more. Yes, because that makes sense. Multiple of 3, so I would be 3 behind. But how do I, or how big is my clone army? My clone army is, so that wall there, you can see all the hexagons. These are all 3D printed with different cloned characters. Not just clone troopers, mostly clone troopers, but we also have, I think, like 7 to 10 Boba Fett's. We have a Camino. We have like a Kaminoan. We have Omega, which I would count as a clone. Who else? Oh, Palpatine. Yeah, Palpatine from episode 9. But most of them are clone troopers, very few phase 1s. The only 2020 style, the recent style, phase 2 clone trooper that I'm missing is that 212 Airborne. I have a custom, but I don't own the real deal. So my clone army is looking pretty good. A load of 501st, quite a few Coruscant Guard, and a few more of the common ones. A giant Lego kit Fistu. That would be a cool video, wouldn't it? Giant Lego minifigures with those head molds. Even Plo Koon, that'd be a good one to work, because for Grogu being the first one in like a year, we did 3D print Grogu's head. Maybe one day we'll brick build it, but for now we've gone with a 3D print because at that size it's very hard to get as detailed a model with the green parts that I own. If I knew I could make a rainbow one, we could get Grogu looking proper snazzy, bow tie, top hat, the lot. Is this the same blue? Let's have a look. Yes, this is the blue we need. And this is the blue we're going to need from here. 3 of you. 3. What have we got? Blue, green. Hey, we do have the proper green. Dark blue and yellow. Of which I own all 4 colours. Nice to see. 1, 2, 3. Not in that order. Oh, you barely see it anyway. But there we go. All 4 colours. And slopes. Slopes. That's what we need. We need the slopes. Which side is red meant to be on? It's a good thing that it's fairly easy to do because I just have to pop it off and flip it around. There we go. Pink's already done, but we did have it on the wrong side. And then top bit just like so. There we go. That's the right cut. That's not the right one. Actually, it's way too big as well. Why is it too big? Doesn't this slope, 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 slope? Oh, because it's a plate, not a brick. We've done this as a plate. Oh, well, yes, that would be a problem then, wouldn't it? So, a 1x2. Which is 12 plates tall, which means we can use 1x3 slopes. Ooh. Or 1x2s. 1x2s might be a bit more angled. And where do I live? UK, which is why it's pretty dark on the stream now, despite for some of you, it's just gone lunch. Only have 17, 4, 5 of first, 3 shock. It's not bad army. 9 regs. The new battle pack is new battle pack. We've got to get some more. Phase 1 and phase 2 Gree. Not bad. The first phase Gree must be expensive. Must be worth quite a bit. I don't like bringing up the cost every time I mention clone troopers, because that's not what it's about. But it is, isn't it? It's worth quite a bit. So 1, 2, we could do it. We could do it 2 plates, couldn't we? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We just need some 1x1s in pink and red. Lovely. Guess where? 3 guesses, 1 guess after each tip. All right. My first guess would have to be the United States. I think that gets a decent chunk of the audience. Didn't mean to kick that. Yeah, USA first guess. I'll be waiting for my hint. 1x1. 1. Do I have 1? 1x1. That's not going to cut it. I need like 5. So 1x2s it is. Which will hold in the stud. Might need some 1x6s, and the reds are over here. Wrong. First hint, Europe. Oh, it's gonna have to be. I'm working down. Do I go with the UK? Do I go? Yeah, I'll go with the UK. I'm pretty confident with my next guess. Not that I sound it. 1, 2, 3. And then 1, 2. So 1, 2. Oh, wait. That's got to be a 1. And then a 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yes. All right, that's the way. I like it. Although I don't think I have enough of these. No, I don't have enough 1x2s in pink. We might have to rethink the piece count here. High GDP. All right, as someone with a GCSE in geography, I'm going to show you GCSEs in geography for me mean absolutely nothing. I couldn't tell you. High GDP. Germany. I don't think I'd get it outside of those 3. They're my big 3 audiences. Shout out also Poland, and I'd probably say Canada. Canada's next, but that's not in Europe. That'd be a horrible guess for Europe, wouldn't it? Where in Europe? Canada. Oh, I do have 1x1s. I do. I don't think that saves my 1x2s. But it reduces the ones I've used. I'll take that. And then, oh, I should have 1. Oh, we might have to do this in reddish brown. Getting tricky now. The corners. Was I disappointed in the fight between Palpatine, Agent Kolar, Sassy Tinket, Fist of Mace Windu? No! I thought it was quite good, and that's mainly because of the Windu side of things, I think. I quite liked how the fight dragged out between the 2 of them. I do think Palpatine killed him off a little too quickly, didn't he? It was a little too quickly. But, you know, all things considered... Oh, that's made it way too dark. All things considered, I think it's actually a pretty decent fight. Okay, I might have made this a little bit too dark, mightn't I? Let me get some light back up. There we go. Back to normal. Yeah, I was quite happy with how the fight played out between Palpatine and Windu. I thought it was done quite smartly. Obviously, given some of the other fights, not much budget went to that fight. But I'm still happy with how it is. I don't want them to go back and CG it. I have done Lego stop motion. Quite hard. Not doing it again. Not... Well, never say never. I'm not planning on doing it ever again. Absolutely correct. Third time lucky. Awesome. Southwest Germany. I take the win. What do I win? Everyone liking the video. I mean, I don't make the rules. I just follow them. Who am I kidding? You've already done that. 1 by 4 or 6 or both. 1 by 4, 1 by 6. Or 1 by 3s. Yes, that one. I win. I win a game. What sort of winning is a game? So, if I can make the base of these, the reason I'm going with a base is so that I can get 2 plates thick rather than going with anything else. And then I have enough plates to build up the rest. So I've got enough. Do I have enough 1 by 4s or did I just make that up? No, I do have enough 1 by 4s. Imagine going in there and there's none. 1 by 4s. No, I don't have enough 1 by 4s. Oh, unless I use the corners. Oh, yeah, we make this work. If you haven't guessed by now, I'm making this up as I go along. I do not have instructions for this to follow, and that's what makes it fun. Just grabbing a few bricks, putting them together, and finding out which way they go together. 1, 2, 3, 4. Three, 4, 5, 6. So we're building a 6 by 6 frame. 6 by 6 frame with a 4 by 4 hole in the middle. And it's only 2 plates tall because then we can get some slopes on the top. Actually, this is 3 plates tall at the back. Don't let that confuse you. Hopefully we don't run out of brown pieces too quickly. We've still got the top half to do. Oh. I have a feeling this might run out of brown part too quickly. And then the top of this. So every couple will need a 1 by 6. Or like a 2 by, or a 1 by 6, and then we build it up with bricks. We don't have bricks, so we're gonna have to use these instead. An OG shock trooper. Oh, I don't have too, despite having Lego Star Wars sets since 2008, I don't have too many of like the old figures. Most of the ones I have are kind of around 2020. Not even from like 2015 or that. Oh, this one might. Oh, it didn't snap. That's what we're listening for. If any of you were wondered, we're hoping that there's no sort of snap. And we're using 3 brick separators just so we've got as much grip on it as we can. There's less chance of it snapping as we can. As possible. Hey. So far, you know what though? I didn't have to pull half of these off. Maybe I could go with a dark brown. Less chance of it snapping. And also, we are filling up the middle of this quite wastefully. Maybe we build the neck. I can't even use white though. I don't have enough white pieces to use. Right, 1, 2. Huh. Maybe we swap these out. What else can we go with? I am quite surprised to see I don't have a ton of different elements, different brown elements. One, there you are. Sorry. Am I going to make a B1? Yes, we are blowing up the B1. That B1 battle droid we are building just as big as Captain Rex and as all the other upscaled builds we've done so far. We are going to build a massive battle droid, which, if I can get on with it next stream, hopefully I'll be able to show off. If not, I'll have to save for the final reveal at the end of this month. Ain't his droids? Yeah, Star Wars. Yeah, there's a lot of people doing Star Wars stop motions. A load of good ones as well that have been practicing and honing in their craft, just as Lego have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Oh, sloped it up perfectly, and I guess all it took was a few actual Lego slopes. 1, 2, and 1, 2. And last but not least, 1, 2. Oh, we've kind of forgot a middle bit in here. I can get away with using a 1. No, I can't. Can I? Can I? Oh, I can. A 2x4, not a 1x4. A 2x4. That's how we sneak it in. And this will give us the nice base to put all the cheese slopes on. We've built a little staircase out of this dark reddish brown. No, reddish brown. Dark reddish brown, reddish brown. It might be getting late, but it's not that dark yet. I can still see what these colours are. Hopefully. And now we need the 1x1s. No 1x2s, no 1x2 rounded slopes. Don't know why you prefer the Droid STAP from 2014. I think it's that way with Lego, isn't it? It's very classic. It hits home. That's the one you remember growing up with, maybe. That's the one you've seen the most. It's that sort of nostalgia to it a lot of the time. At least that is for me. Oh yeah, we're building this backwards, which is what we weren't doing before. Well, we were, and then I flipped it, but I didn't mean to flip it. And these cheese slopes will give us one massive rainbow cheese slope, hopefully with all the colours that we need. Green, blue, 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 yellow. So we need 6 of each, but technically we need 18 of each because I've got to do this 3 times. Not sure what I'm going to be using as the base, considering I've used most of the dark brown elements already. There's yellow done. Yellow and red are pretty easy because all of the elements on the top of this drawer are yellow or red. So that's pretty straightforward. There we go. Red and yellow done. Let's see if we can do these in order. Where's green? There's a few through here. Do I remember Rebel Friend? I've got a few Rebel Friend minifigures. Good old Rebel Friend. Which, don't know why you prefer. Oh, I think we got these. Okay. Is it still falling apart, Mr. Vader? Hello there, sorry pad. Where is this green? Here we go. Green and blue. We'll do them both at the same time because I seem to be finding one slope. There you go. There's an up. No, wrong. That's teal. That's not blue. Maybe, just maybe, I'll do the rest of them in the reddish brown. I feel like the red stripe at the front might be enough. But because they're built the exact same, I'm not going to build all of these on today's stream. I would like to get at least one more brick done, if we can find the blues. There we are. Now what's the next colour as well to look out for? Dark blue and pink. Oh look, these are all on the top as well. A lot of dark blue, a lot of pink. There we go. Dark blue is quite hard to tell the difference between that and black, which is why I'm eventually sorting everything into colour as opposed to part, especially these 1x1 slopes. These are going to be so much better sorted by colour than sorted by part. Because trying to find the difference in the colours, especially in this low light, isn't a perfect scenario. Unless you're looking for a colour like pink. Pink's pretty straightforward to find. The green isn't as bad as you think it is. The grey green, the olivey green. This green isn't too bad. But it's still not the greatest with all the different shades of green and blue. Finding a non-bright blue would be near impossible. I don't know how I'd go about it. Well, you'd have to pour them all out and just lay them thin. Get a blue that you're looking for, and oh, that's green. I thought that was pink. Wrong one. Oh, green complete. There's two pinks. Two pinks. We need three. One on top, one in the middle. There we are. And one. Wait, I said two pinks. We had three pinks. There you go. Hey. And we've got our cheese slope that's rainbow coloured and red. Hopefully this works up. Ready to go straight on top. Ooh, easy fix. They don't go completely flush on top. We need to get the 1x1s out. I'll get that in a second. Need to get the 1x1s out. Maybe we can style this out rather than going with more 1x1s. What if I grab a 1x6 instead, and then we can give it a name as well. Or give a little logo. Here we go. One by 6, and we can name. Why is this? Oh, is this missing another? Oh, it is. It's missing a 1x3. Plenty of those laying around to fill the gap. And there we go. I'll be duplicating this top one to go either side as the pedals, but we'll probably be sticking with brown for that one. A little name tile up there and a logo in the middle. And then what's next? The blasters. The blasters on the side. I think there's quite an easy way of doing this. Oh, wrong draw. We might need the snot bricks. Not the one I thought we needed, because there's these elements which are like the spout of the gun. This is coming out the back, so we'd need some of these. We'd need the studs that we've used on the top, haven't we? All right, we'll have to do some stud surgery again. I know, again, more stud surgery. And then that's gonna be perfect. I'm gonna really enjoy this, I can tell. We need a stud on top, yes. Let's get our studs on top, and then a ton of, and I mean a ton of, as many as we can muster. We'll just split them in half. Plates in 4x4. Oh no, this isn't looking as many as I'd like. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh wait, that's because it's the wrong colour. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. I've built a chessboard. We should have 16. Did I not use these as the base? Did I colour them? Did I use grey? I've probably got 16 greys. That's cheating. Can't use those. So I guess we got 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, we got more. Oh, actually, is that 5 and 5? Perfect! 5 and 5. And then some of the 2x2s as well. We'll need a few more of those just to fill the gaps. That should do it. They both look black to me. And we'll get to that in a second. Let's first start this. Don't throw it out the window, no. Lego gave us named characters without writing their names on the boxes, like Arc Trooper, Hammer, and Neo. A lot of them were just called, you know, Clone Trooper, weren't they? I'm not given any more names. Oh yes, read all those. Do I prefer old Lego cutscenes or the newer ones where characters talk? I like the newer ones where they have limited conversation. Like a lot of, not necessarily the game cutscenes. The game cutscenes I have mumble on, but the adverts, the Lego adverts, I quite like. Hello there again, Solipod. No problem. Thank you for subscribing. May the bricks be with you always. I'm reading chat, don't you worry. You don't have to donate. Don't worry about it. Thank you, though, to... Who's it donated earlier? Unbrick Me. Donating earlier. Thank you very much. It is appreciated. Lego bricks aren't free. So, with these blasters, I don't really... Oh, the invisible bricks. If you joined in the last stream where we built this, you'll know exactly what I mean by invisible bricks. Do I have any left? Yes, I do. Beautiful. I'm sure that'll be enough, right? And then connecting these. There's a few ways we can go about it, but I don't know how we'll go about making it solid. Either way, invisible bricks, 1x2 plates. They don't exist. They're not there. And I don't really know how I'm going to connect these to the base. So there's the back of the blaster, and then I'm just going to pile up some plates, or these. Potato. Is the Wii the best console to play Lego Star Wars Complete Saga on? I don't know if it's the best. I like playing it on PC because I can have, you know, like a video up in the corner or stream it on the channel. But it's the most nostalgic for me. So I wouldn't be opposed to saying it's the best. Perhaps. Do I know M&R? Not personally. I don't tend to watch other Lego content. Do I watch Romania. They're always a laugh if they have a old classic set. But besides them, who else? Minifigure Jez. Shout out to him. Let's see. I'm going to miss out some people for sure. So don't get offended if I don't read out your name. Yeah, there's a few that pop up. Mostly just, you know, the odd shorts before a stream. There we go. This is the blaster. And for the back, we're going to be doing a bit of stud surgery. Under this 1x3. Can I get it off? Okay, the studs came with. Of course they did. Only one stud came with. But what we're going to be doing... Well, let me show you. And then I can break it down. Play Complete Saga on your phone. I forgot they had the mobile version. Oh, maybe that's the best way to play it because you can take that with you. Carry that around. Quite literally mobile. Does what it says on the tin. My favourite character in the Skywalker Saga, the Complete Saga, sorry, Rebel Friend. I like the Grievous. I like Jar Jar's jump ability. I don't like the fact they removed that. No longer got the extreme jump in the Complete Saga. Well, not everywhere. And it's offline, yeah. So anytime the internet drops out, or you're on a train, you could just be playing the Complete Saga. I like the idea of that. Here we are. These are the bricks we're looking for. And then you are on top. Back in there, and you don't notice the difference. There we go. Like in the front of that. And then on the back, this is what gives us the whole of the blaster. Because it does stick out a little bit more. Oh, do these not stick in? Is this going to be another Lego element that turns out isn't able to be built legally with any other elements? This would be cool for any old Lego figures. If we ever resize any of the old figures, like the anniversary minifigures, or an older set, we could use these. 1, 2, 3. The bar element is almost instant. So we're going to need some sort of clip in here. What's my favourite character? Yeah, I'd have to say like Rebel Friend, Grievous. Oh, I tell you what, I like the Cavernovans. They're quite fun with like their 1x1 round brick on the neck. Rebel Friend, Qui-Gon, Obi-Wan Episode 3, Obi-Wan Force Ghosts, all the Force Ghosts. Whack all the Force Ghosts in there. They're awesome characters. What are my YouTube goals for the year? 10k subs. Keep an eye out soon. YouTube has allowed me to try out the new communities tab. So, well, they've offered it up to me. So keep an eye out on the channel. All information will hopefully be seen as it works out. Yeah, mainly 10k subs and to be happy doing what I'm doing by the end of the year. I think that's a good one. Yours are 1k. You're a third of the way. Oh, yes. Don't worry. You're not going to get banned. Good luck to you. Have fun. Where's the plates go? Do I prefer the Complete Saga Kit Fisto or the official kit? The Complete Saga has a minifigure head, doesn't it? I prefer the Complete Saga. I like that with the Twi'leks, for instance, with Hera and with any others that we might have got that I've forgotten about, that we get actual head molds with them. I do like that. I don't know what it is exactly about it that I prefer. I just prefer it to getting custom head molds. Same with 9num. 9num is a perfect example. I'd rather get a 9num with a minifigure head and a brown helmet than the custom head that they gave. It's personal preference. But it is just that. It's my personal preference. I prefer an actual minifigure parts. Lego don't need to make all these new elements. I think it hurts more when Lego don't give us new elements for, you know, certain things that I think they should have. Again, all personal preference. And then they instead give us little elements for a one-off character. I'd much rather get some more complicated elements and have a minifigure head for that character. By far. Right, here's the blaster. I don't know. How many bumps is there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We've got 5. We've got 5, but we've got to see how far it sticks out, because this is a different size to the other Lego element. So 5 might take up the same space as 8. Oh yeah, we need a clip. Clip in there, and then one more. We overdid it on these pieces. The most recent 9num is the 25th anniversary. It's the only 9num. We got 10 num, 9 nun. Different surnames, not related. Still a little shocked when I found that out. Don't know why I thought they were. One of those things. Definitely seen it in a video somewhere. Right, 1, 2. Don't need a full brick. 2 plates. 2 plates will do. And that is the height of our blaster. Just need to find a clip that goes in the middle. And we could, there's a few different pieces we could do. Because they're at the side, we don't need to worry about them bending. So we could use a black, one of, are you at the back here? One of these elements, in black. And then have a clip holding onto it. Do I not own black ones? They were blue, aren't they? Yep, there they are. So we could use 2 of these with some clips. I don't see another way around it. 2 of these with a clip seems to be the perfect sample. And the clips are in this bag. This will be fun rummaging through. And then next week, what we're going to be doing, blasters this week. Next week, we got lightsabers to do. I'm so excited for the lightsabers. Is there an easy way to do this? Or am I going to have to make a mess? Let's make a mess. Do I like the official Lego forearm? I do actually. That's got a custom head. That's a good point. Compared to just having a minifigure head and... like Zuckuss. Zuckuss is a good head mold as well. Kit Fisto, I wouldn't be opposed to having a custom head. I just think for some other characters there are better ways of doing it. I need the Lego Ideas vending machine because there's 2 new Spaceman colours. I predicted it. I've already said this on a stream, on a video. The other 3 colours are coming. Lego doesn't give us 5 coloured spacemen to pick from and only gives us 2. The other 3 colours of that 5 on Lego Ideas are coming. They just need to get them in another set. What's my opinion on using off-brand pieces in a build? That's fair. It's not just a case of being broke. We've looked at a few different custom companies that have made bricks that don't exist. And this year, September, Mattel's car line launches. We're getting the Mattel cars, which again have custom elements. Lego have custom elements. They have their own elements that Lego haven't made. And it's just opening the door for more builds, especially if you're into vehicles. Yes, if a piece exists, use it. As long as it's Lego compatible, you're going to break the custom element before you're breaking the Lego one. When's my next stream? Tomorrow. I'm going to be going live 7 PM British summertime tomorrow. I think I said standard time earlier. I meant summertime. There we go. We've made the mess. All to look for. We're looking for the bar element with a clip. And I don't know if that sticks in... Oh, I guess we needed more of the 2x2 bricks. I'll get them on the way back. Handlebars. Once this is organized, I'm going to be able to do this in like 5 seconds. And then we'll find the one little bag with the clips that we need. These are the clips that we're looking for. And I don't know how many... The handle should be at least 2 bricks tall, but I don't know how many we'll need it. So we'll grab a lot of them. And we're using little clips to replicate bar and clip elements. This is the joint that's going to be holding up. Oh, there you go. You can see it with the wall there. This is the clip. This 1x2 bar with a 1 bar clip. And this goes in the end here. There we go. 2, maybe 3. It will start off with 2. And then this also connects onto the blaster. Is this the top? No, this is. No, we need that. We need that one down. So let's swap these 2 about. Problem with putting a round brick on the desk. It's never going to stay on the desk. Do I like to go swimming? I do. I do. Don't too often though. It's Saudi Arabia. Oh, nice. Haven't got notifications on. Once this stream ends, don't worry. Once this stream ends, give me 5 minutes. But once this stream ends, I'll schedule it. So if you head over to that live stream, just in case I do mess up the time, because Google's not perfect, summertime and all that, stick around, check it out. Within 24 hours of a stream going live, it will be over on the live tab. So you'll be able to see exactly what the time is in your local time. And then you'll also be able to, you know, get it set up. Same link. There's the blaster. There's the little Lego blaster. Oh, this is so cute. All right, is it going to fit in? How do we could use a bit of Technic actually, because this clip isn't too strong. I think a 1x1, just the one works. And if we've got grey, do we have grey 4x4s? Let me grab the drawer, save coming back and forth. No, light bluish grey. We want dark. Do we have any longer clips? I don't think so. We could use a bit of Technic. Technic could be quite fancy. Because with Technic, how far could we get a stud in here? Oh, might be able to get a bit of Technic. Let's have a look. 1, 2, 3, and this also gives us a few of the bricks to put down on. I guess we don't need them for the slope, do we? We won't need them, but I'm going to get a little pin. A little pin. Just a little one that I can then put this clip into. And that will hold it a bit better. Unless I use a jumper, which will also work. Ooh. Alright, we only need 2 of these, so it's going to be easier to find the pieces. Let's have a look. What we got? What we got? You. Oh, and then we could just put the clip straight in there. We don't even need the brick one. There we go. 3 4x4s, and that gives us. No, you're coming with. Look away. We've already found legal and illegal ways of potting out bricks at the start of the stream. If you don't tell, I won't. Yeah, this doesn't seem to be holding on too well. So if I double jumper it instead with 2 clips, that will stop it spinning. Because the one connection is too fragile for this blaster. And the reason I'm working with 1 first is because, like this, anything we need to change, we can swap up on the 1 and get it ready on the second one. So I guess I need 4. 4 of each, rather than just one. Oh, wrong. But I'm lucky. I don't know where that brick went. Oh, did it go over there? Thank you. Found it. Indeed. Do I ever use the online pab or Bricklink? Bricklink's confusing. Use Brickout instead of Bricklink. Brickout is also confusing. It's the second biggest. And I have no affiliation with either of those. So, you know, I'm not getting anything from saying this. Personal preference, Brickout is much friendlier on the user interface. You spell something wrong, don't worry. Bricklink, 8 times out of 10, is still going to pull it up for you. Bricklink is not forgiving whatsoever. So hard to use. But the Lego one isn't half bad. I think Lego's is a bit harder on the search engine, but it's more for just browsing, isn't it? Unless you know the part ID, unless you've got a part in front of you that you can look and go, oh, this piece is number... I'm not reading that. That's way too small. Google helps though. If you can't find the number of a piece, have a little Google and Google image search. It'll tell you exactly what that piece number is and all the various different names for it. I usually do that before I purchase anything. I love on the Wii. Oh, swing the controller for the lightsaber. Yes, that was fun. Me and my brother used to play it, and we had actual lightsaber accessories for the Wii. So they would just light up bars, you know, one red, one blue, so you could swing it around like a lightsaber. So much fun. Oh, didn't get the bar element, did I? So I'm swapping out these to double clips rather than single clips. There will be a video on these that hopefully will be able to show this off a bit closer. And we need the bar elements. That's what we need. Just two. Don't need to double them up. You can buy this shirt on my store, second link in the description, if you want to support the channel. If you're looking for a shirt, you know, if you need a shirt, feel free to go check it out. There's the blaster. One, two. And now this is spinning nowhere. So there's our blaster for the side of the STAP. No longer able to lay this down. Oh, is that a smart choice? And we've also color corrected the sides to grey. Awesome. Can we get this without knocking any pieces off? Is it possible? Am I asking for too much? Well, these are in. Again, look at this. All official Lego brick. Doesn't mean it fits in perfect, but we got there in the end. It does. It sticks out just in front. Oh, perfect. It sticks out just in front. Oh, I guess it's over the plate. It kind of sticks out over the plate. So maybe we'll add a few more in the future, but that works. That works. And we've also got the slope design for the bottom. So I guess next week we're just going to be working on the top, aren't we? Making sure we can finish off the top. Where did the other bar element go? Yeah. Black desk, not the right choice for this. We could also add a little bar onto it. Extend out the bottom a little bit. This little bit. We could bridge that out. How much are the shirts? I don't know. I don't know. 15 quid, something like that, maybe a little more. And most of that does go to the company I get the shirts from. I don't really profit from the shirts, if I'm honest. Someone asked for shirts, I had a little look at them, and we've got a few different designs. So feel free to check them out. They're all down there. Swing the Wii controller. Yes. Yes, I had a sonic screwdriver controller as well for the Doctor Who game. What I think of custom military Lego, seems to be doing well for itself. It does. Looks like I built the Dark Falcon. I did do that live on stream as well. Still working on the landing gear. I think I've got something. I just need to find the right elements and the right pieces. And I might have something on the landing gear. That'll probably end up being a short though. I've left that a bit too long. What's the most violent Lego theme? Star Wars. We've got Order 66 sets coming out in August. I guess they're not out yet, but as of August, yeah, most of the sets we're getting are all from Order 66, which I think is one of the most violent waves Lego has ever given us. You don't get more violent than Order 66, an entire massacre, do you? There we go. Little blasters on the side, and then let's switch this up. I don't know, maybe there are a few, you know, looking at Indiana Jones, maybe there are a few more just as violent. But I wouldn't say Indiana Jones is a violent theme. Stranger Things is pretty brutal. That's a good call. But it's not got its own theme yet. I'll be surprised if they don't make a theme for the final season. What Order 66 sets? Oh, well, we've got the MTT. I don't think really counts because we don't see the MTT, but that's got the Ayla Secura Blind minifigures from Felucia Order 66 with the battle pack. We've got Chiari Mundi coming in his Order 66 scene. We've got Plo's Delta, which on the box art is his Order 66 scene, but Lego got the wrong droid in the set. We can't tell anyone about that. If you would like to get a torso for the wrong droid, I'm selling those on the store. I think I plugged them twice this stream now. What have we got? Plo, Key, 2 for Ayla. I think that's it. I think that's it. 4 Order 66 sets is still a lot. And I'm sure there's other things to go with them as well. What have we got next? Just on to the... Let's make the clip. Let's make the clip. Let's keep going. how do I stand this up? Oh, like this. Okay, look, it's got the little engines. This is a big craft, isn't it? It's spaceships. It's swooshable. It's kind of Slave 1-esque. I'm seeing the Slave 1 in everything, because this B1 STAP that we're building, upscaled, looks like the Slave 1. You cannot tell me that that does not look like the Slave 1. It's even got the side bits which don't really spin like the Slave 1. Slave 1's better in that aspect, and there's definitely a little boarding ramp down here. Definitely the Slave 1. Definitely 100% the Slave 1. What company do I get the shirts from? No idea. No idea. I don't get them. I get the shirts from a company that gets the shirts and sorts out the printing for me. But I couldn't tell you what company. It might say on the site. Check it out and let me know. So we're now making one of these clips. There's 2 of them. We didn't end up needing, but I'm going to keep one out. Because, oh, is this going to be... Wait, no, this is easy. We get some actual bricks and then we just get some tube ones. Oh, no, yeah, let's get some tube ones. Let's not overcomplicate this and see how secure this is, because this is holding on the entire top. What do we have? We need the clip. How thick? It's 1 plate, which is 6 bricks. Oh, what piece is it on? 6 bricks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. No, not quite. Kind of 6. Kind of 6 bricks. We've got to use the rounded off bricks. Oh wait, the ones we just used. Yep, they're the ones. They're the ones we need. And then a corner brick. I think we used a corner brick for Grogu to lock them in place. Oh, this is going to be fun. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think I did 5 for Grogu, but we can go up to 6. I lost my shoe. What's a good idea for an original Star Wars ship? Pick a piece. I've built a ship out of a brick separator before. Pick a Lego brick and try and turn that into a Lego ship. That's a fun way of going about it. Right, 1x2s are on the desk. No, they're not. Let's start putting this away. Dig out the 1x2s. We don't need to use. We just need 2s. 1, 2. 3, couple more. And then 1, 2 plate as well. One, no. Your corners. 1, 2. Oh no, you're a corner as well. You're not. You are 3. I'm gonna need another 2 now, aren't I? Make Slave 1 out of Lego Mario hat. That'd be fun. Or a Mario hat Slave 1. Like, same, forget it. Slightly different in my head. Right, here is the clip. So this will hold the top part in, but to connect it, we're going to need some frying pan studs from this mess. Organised mess, still a mess. Well, slightly organised. Oh, hold on. I found one of the Asajj lightsabers. It's in the lightsaber bag, so I must have found that just after the video. Annoying when that happens. And then they were the first piece that I pulled out this bag, believe it or not. Oh yeah, they were far left then. Doesn't say what company, they're $20. Yes. Well, thank you. Yeah, there has been quite a few purchases on them, and like I say, not out for a big profit on them, but they're pretty cool designs. Same goes with everything. More about getting them to everyone, isn't they? Oh, there we go. And there's the clip. There's the clip that will support the bar element. That's going to be so much fun designing. And then we've also got... I don't know how I'm going to go about connecting these. There are a few different ways. There are very limited ways because I don't own all the pieces I thought I did. So the easiest way that might not be the strongest would be connecting these one by one round bricks, which seem to be socially distant. Don't know why that is. Or we might get away with using round 1x2s. Good afternoon, Dark Knight. We aren't doing a... Well, we're kind of doing a Lego set. We're building this B1 Battle Droid 216 times bigger. And we've made it rainbow. How cool is that? This thing's going to be massive. I'm going to do these bottom slopes off camera because we've got the design from now and they're brown. Not as fun as a rainbow. So we're working on the clip on top to connect the entire top piece, which I have a feeling is going to be next week's stream. Can I give you a date? Next Tuesday, maybe. Next Tuesday's stream by the feels of it. I'll let you know. I'll let you know tomorrow. I have a date for you tomorrow. And then this B1 Battle Droid is going to be a pain to try and brick build. We might have to 3D print that, and I might brick build it next month. So we'll see, but this will get done by the end of June, and the end is so near. It's looking good. I like the little blasters on the side. I think they're pretty cool. And they're not bad, not badly sized compared to the real deal. We tried to stick as accurate as we can to the original model, blowing it up in a 1:6 scale. Doesn't sound as impressive as 216, does it? And we've got a few different blocks that we tried making earlier. These ones didn't work, so they can, I don't know, probably fine where they were. There we go. And same with all these slopes. Now we were getting 1x2s. Let's have a look how many we've got. I know where this drawer is because I still need to sort this mixed with the ingots. Oh, loads. And I'm going to try 2 at first, but we might have to increase it to 3. Pleasure to meet you, Raven. Thank you for chilling. May the bricks be with you always. Almost. I never plan the end of streams. Whenever I'm content with what I've done. Usually I have an end goal in mind. Sometimes I don't. Oh, is this going to be legal? This isn't legal. No way is this legal. All right, we could go with clip elements instead. If this isn't legal, we could get 2 1x1 clips. No, in the 1x2. Of course they are. We can get these elements, these 1x1 clips. Oh, they're all on the wrong side. You're not. These 1x1 clips. It's easier if I show you over the light. You'll actually see the brick because they have a bit more give in them, and because they're opposites on the round bricks. There you go. We can spread them out just a little bit more. And then this that keeps hiding on my desk will be able to fit perfectly in. Won't it? Almost perfectly in. Can I make the Super Mario 64 question mark block Lego set? can't see why not. A lot of yellow bricks. I'll have to see what bricks go into that. Never say never. I usually build more Star Wars sets, but that doesn't mean I'm only building Star Wars sets. So as you've requested it, I will take a look. Thank you. All right, there's one of the bar clip elements. And then this can go in here. Does it just drop through? No. 1. Drops through by 1. So we'll just pull off the bottom 3. And let it drop through by 1. There we go. Oh. Maybe. Does this fit? Does this fit by itself? Don't tell me the friction keeps it up. Come on, come on. I think the friction's going to keep this up. Well, it will probably... It doesn't keep it up. It does not. So what else? We could have a bar element going through. We could snot brick it. You know what? Having some sort of connection in there might not be a bad idea. Or, because this is a bar that goes through, how would we go about? We could have a Technic. Okay, I've got this. We get rid of these, and we're gonna need 2 Technic bricks in grey. Oh, this is gonna secure this in perfectly. We'll be able to stop it spinning a little bit using these. 1, 2. All right, we're gonna modify the inside of this just like we did for the last one. And a Mario Star Wars fan. What would be cool is taking a Mario Kart set and giving it a Star Wars twist. I only watched episode 1, but know a lot about Star Wars. Episode 1 is a great starting. I mean, episode 4 is probably the best for world building, but episode 1 goes even more than that. This generation's doomed. There is always another, as Yoda says. Later on, Yoda says it. You'll have to take my word for it. 1, 2. Oh, we need another one of these. 2 jumpers, 2 plates, and another plate that I forgot about. Told you would need the 1x2s. I said it. Now I think we'll wrap it up after this. Let's bring the whole thing with. I say stopping in the middle. 1 by 1. Hello? Best new Doctor in my opinion. What, post Christopher Eccleston? I love Tennant. Eccleston's fun. You know what they all are. But if I had to pick, I'd have to go Tennant. Tennant was a classic. But Matt Smith, I liked Matt Smith. I think Tennant has enough praise. So I'm going to say Matt Smith. Matt Smith, favourite Doctor. Favourite stories as well. Some of the stories with Matt Smith were quite good. And they did also have the crossover. Day of the Doctor, name of the Doctor, height of the Doctor, weight of the Doctor, age of the Doctor, you know, all of those good ones. Let's see, 1 by 1. Why am I looking for a 1 by 1 plate? A 1 by 1 stud works fine. We could put a 1 by 2 vertical so that it's going inside the build. The amount of time I'd save if I didn't build Lego sets how Lego wanted them and just use my own pieces that I knew where they were instead of finding them on the desk. No iPad kids shall cease to exist. How old would Yoda be? Because if Star Wars is a long time ago in a galaxy far, far away, not only is it a long time ago, but for Yoda to travel to our galaxy, that's going to take even more time. What's Yoda? 1,800. You know, black plate, black jumper, black stud, and then by putting a black jumper on top, I got one of the old jumpers. What? These are meant to be new jumpers. No, they're all old. All right, there's a new jumper on the bottom. By putting a new jumper on top, we can then put a 1x2 black plate on top. There we go. That's why I like the new jumpers. You don't have to mess around with the little bar connectors in the bottom. There we go. And then this gives us two little gaps in the side for the bar elements to slot in from this clip here. This is engineering at its finest. Don't have an engineering degree, just maths, box standard maths with an extra in computing, but can we wiggle this apart a little, just a little bit, that works. And then we place our new brick in there, secure it, and now time for the Technic. Does it fit? It fits, and I think it's perfect for the Technic. Just when it slots in, is there a better feeling? CRA 900, yeah. Yoda was old. Hello there, Dashand. Thanks for popping by. Yoda's a Force Ghost, so we can just teleport. Good point, Yoda. Yeah, Yoda was 900 when he died, so technically he could just... Oh, hello there. This is edited live. I cannot put in a Force Ghost of Yoda. I could, but I didn't. Don't think that's how Force Ghosts work. I'm pretty sure. Thanks for liking, Dash Out. Old Technic bricks. That's what we're doing. The grey ones are right at the front. Yes, they are. And this is the first Technic bricks used in the STAP, isn't it? What I'm going to do is put one of them on this stud, this side, and then the other one needs that Technic pin we used earlier that I've lost. So we'll get a new one. I don't know if I ended up getting it. We might have... Yeah, because these are the first Technic pieces. I kind of got it in the end. We'll use grey. Oh, we'll use a dark grey. Yes. Okay, that dark grey. There. There's a dark bluish grey. That's going to fit perfect. Because we got the dark bluish grey on the bricks and the studs in themselves are meant to be dark bluish grey. So there we go. Dark bluish grey. Did I play the Doctor Who level in LEGO Dimensions? I did, and I had a lot of fun with LEGO and Doctor Who. I want more. I didn't get the TARDIS set either. That's something we'll have to build after we do the Mario Kart one day. Get some Doctor Who in here. And then the Technic bricks should clip down. Come on. What, you're a legal Technic. I know. No for it. What'd you do that for? You're meant to go in. Smooth. Like butter. Not jump. Come on, we'll try this one more time. Yes. Why is this one not going in? Is it too close? Oh, it's too close. That's why. So the stud doesn't fully go in on this side. That's nice to know. So I guess I should replace this brick down. This can just hold it in place. And there we go. It works. The clip's still got a little bit of rotation. We'll fix that with a 1x2 and then a 1x2 slope brick as well, and that'll get it sloped up as well. There needs to be more LEGO Doctor Who. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. If we cut out McGann, sorry, the Doctor Who movie wasn't that bad. No one deserves to be cut out. If we cut out McGann for Shooty, we could have a Doctor Who CMF, and then we could get an extra set with McGann, the criminal doctor, the war doctor, Tenant.2, Tenant 2.0. We could have another CMF of Doctors, couldn't we, really? Because there's a few different Easter eggs sprinkled throughout Doctor Who lore of all the different Doctors. Some canon, some questionable. But yeah, I'd love a CMF. Maybe they do the original 12 as a CMF, and then we can get Shooty with a few extras. Maybe a few Doctors down the line, they have enough for a second CMF. More Doctors, more fun. Oh, there you are. Never ended up using this drawer. It stayed on the floor. Just forgotten about. Dark bluish grey. I've used a lot for Camino. A handful for Camino. But hopefully we got more. If not, I could use black because the clip's meant to be sticking out a little bit. And if this don't look right, we can switch it up for grey later on. It's more important getting the pieces down in the right colours at this stage. Make a giant clone helmet out of phase 1. Oh, that'd be cool. A giant helmet made out of helmets. That sounds like fun. Or an ingot. Maybe an ingot would work here too. But we'll give a little bit of wiggle just because we don't know how the plate's going to act on top. And there we go. Our clip is secure. Nice and secure. Or do we go an extra plate? Oh, let's go an extra plate. An extra 1x2. 1x2 in dark blue-ish grey. And that will really press up against the clip. That will basically stop it wiggling, no chance. What episode would I want to become a Lego set? Oh. I think I'd love to see some more Daleks. Character building had Doctor Who for a time. And I quite liked the Dalek ship, the Supreme Dalek ship. That was a good one. I think the TARDIS, I want David Tennant's TARDIS. So maybe something where the TARDIS features heavily would be quite good for that. There we go. Fixed up the top. The clip is now in. Yeah, maybe just the TARDIS in general. In terms of surroundings, a lot of it is based in London or warships. Like the Dalek ship would be a good one. Dalek Supreme even from Tennant. Maybe one of the satellites they go to. Maybe... yeah, any sort of spaceship would be great. Giant Slave One out of Boba Fett Starship Microfighters. Yeah, that. It must be possible. You must be able to build most of that ship because of the slopes that are included. There we go. Next time you see this, we'll have 2 slopes on the bottom, and I might start working on a Technic base for this. In terms of the B1 Battle Droid, I'm leaning towards 3D printing it just to get this done for the month, so that next week we work on the top. We've already done these 1x2 slopes, and have we done a 1x2? We've done a jumper, which is very similar. So we're going to be getting straight onto, oh look, 3 elements. 3 elements next week. Because we've already done this clip. The blaster, again, might have to be 3D printed for the first month, if it's even included. So I don't think this is included in the July set. I'll have to watch out for that. But the 3 elements we're going to do is the lightsabers, the bar holding the lightsabers, and the bar holding the top of the speeder. That is promised for the next stream. And that will... let me check my calendar. Let me check my calendar, and I'll get you an actual date for when we're going to be continuing this. So I am free next Tuesday. Tomorrow we're going to be building a Lego Star Wars set. Next Tuesday we will be continuing and finishing this STAP or STAP speeder bike, and that'll be the last chart. Well, I guess we've got Friday. We've got next Friday if we need it. That's cutting it a bit close, but I think it's going to be done by next Tuesday. And I guess I'm also going to be clearing my desk tomorrow, so that's going to be fun to look forward to. Let's just make sure we don't mix all of this up too much. I'm not doing it tonight. As soon as I end this stream, I'm going to be looking for that piece and going to sleep. I was out all day. So when next Tuesday, it will be 7 p.m. If you want to know exactly when that is and don't want to wait until this time tomorrow, then check out what time tomorrow's stream is scheduled, and it will be the exact same time on Tuesday. So 7 p.m. British summertime. If you'd like to give it a quick Google, find out what that means where you are. Look at that. How clear it looks. Look, ignore that piling up. How clear it looks. Sort that out afterwards as well. There we go. Perfect. It's as if I've just quickly cleared it up. So to recap what we've done today, we have done this prideful 1x4 slope, this 1x1 cheese slope on top. There we go. The 2 blasters and the clip on top, as well as fixing a few little bits here and there with the ship. And this does display on the giant stand that you can have it on. Not going to cut it. This is not secure. Maybe I can 3D print a custom base, but I don't think my printer is big enough for the dish. So I'm going to build one out of Technic. Maybe you can get... Oh, I have this set behind me. That doesn't look good. Hey, look, the Anakin pod racer. Maybe I can steal the Technic beams from this to strengthen the B1 battle droid. There we go. Make sure nothing's broken there. These beams, I can steal these beams for the battle droid and stand them up on that. That would work perfectly. But I'm afraid that what set will I make tomorrow? As you've stayed to the end of the stream, I think it's only right you know first. I will be building the trash compactor. I started building this the other day because I want to do something with it maybe next week. And I'd never bought the trash compactor diorama. So I am parting this one out using parts from my own collection. A lot of browns, kind of using those at the minute. So we might have to swap a few browns for tans. But either way, the whole point is to get the function built. So we're going to be building that tomorrow. And yeah, I've done the first bag. So I'm a quarter of the way through already, but it's the fun part that I've saved for the stream. Don't worry. And all the minifigures as well. I've got all the minifigures. Oh, this might be one of the first parting outs that I've got the minifigures before the stream. So this will be tomorrow. I will, in like 5 minutes, schedule that. So you'll see what time that is in your local time. Thank you so much for hanging out and building the second third of this STAP speeder bike with the B1 battle droid. And thank you so much for chilling. Saudi Pad, may the bricks be with you. Rafe, may the bricks be with you. May the bricks be with you. And to everyone else watching, may the bricks be with you always.